Do you guys want to wait or just get going here?
Let's get this over with.
We can go. Jesus, this is over.
Excited.
Yeah, wow. Raidriar is done with this shit. He's like, fuck.
Whatever, I could have retired in Vallaki. Like the day we came here.
I'm wet, I'm cold, I'm injured.
It never ends, this shit.
So, go ahead and get started here. I would say we need a recap, but I think what happened last session is pretty clear in your guys' minds. You guys attempted to take Irina to Kresk. And it was looking all right at first.
We were high on adrenaline at the time. We didn't realize the error of our ways.
You got harassed a little bit by some of Strahd's forces on the way. He had laid some ambushes for you.
I only almost died twice.
Yep. And then you reached the Raven River crossing where Strahd decided to confront you himself with the help of his brides. Where after a wall of force that completely threw any plans you had into disarray.
I liked the part where you said, I don't think we need a recap.
And then I
we just did a recap anyway.
This is for the viewers at home.
Yes.
They just came back from the last video. They know.
That's true.
All 6 of them.
Anyways, point is, Irina got grabbed and yeeted away.
Yeah.
But then Kilvin managed to get rid of all the other vampires.
This is true.
Control water, scared the shit out of them.
We did some damage to Bone Girl.
Yeah.
She's probably not too happy with Kilvin anymore.
Our relationship is based on different things. Pain.
And after getting washed down the river, not too far, Kilvin casted Water Walk, and you all were able to make your way over to the riverbank, which is where we will start off. You're not too far away. You can still see probably the bridge from here. You probably got washed around like 100 feet down by the time.
I definitely thought we were just gonna get fucking yeeted by the river, just like all the way into the wilderness. I was ready for it.
Something does happen though. As you all reach the river bank, you hear a thud, and you turn, and Ren is just face down in the grass.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna start casting Detect Magic now.
Does he have a heartbeat?
He does have a pulse, yes.
He's just unconscious, he seems.
It seems like that, yeah.
Can I check his vitals, make sure nothing's terribly off? See if I can tell anything specific is wrong with him that's not magical.
So, make a medicine check.
That's what I was going for.
Him for a pulse. You feel none. You toss him back into the river.
Well,
par for the goddamn course.
Not dead.
You know what? I know my way around dead bodies too.
Not
so
sure. He may be dead. He might not be.
Might as well toss him in the river.
I'm gonna also assist in this. Oh, not very well, but
Jeez. I would rather
I pick him up and we keep going.
Yeah. A few moments later, Raidriar, as you're carrying him, you hear a cough and a sputter, and you see water come out of Ren's mouth.
I just want to say I love how all of you thought to check for a pulse, but didn't check whether I was breathing.
Well, I mean, if you don't have one, you probably don't have the other, so...
Maybe.
And he spits some water out, and Ren, you come too.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
sputtering.
Well, that was fun.
I look around and I was like, what the fuck? Why am I on your shoulder?
Because you were passed out.
we still have the bag
really?
of holding, right?
Oh, really?
We haven't lost
Yep.
anything from the water, did we?
Merle goes, I was a little worried.
Oh, Ren gets up really shakily and cracks the biggest grin you have ever seen and says, no need to worry, Myrtle. There are people looking out for us. and motion, like, wiggle my eyebrows at the group.
So yeah, we geniusly thought to let you choke and die on water just now.
We're obviously all very smart here.
What do I look like? Some kind of wizard?
I mean, only when you're not illusioning.
These weirdos chanting.
Ren gets back.
Shut up.
Ren gets back up, and as we keep walking, I suppose, are we walking back towards the bridge? He mentions quietly to the group that, boy, have I got a campfire story for you tonight, but we need to get to safety first.
Oh?
I don't intend for us to be on a campfire tonight.
You know what I mean, goddammit.
I know, but I was just saying that I'm eager to get to Kresk, but sure.
What time is it?
Let's keep going.
I mean, we could walk down the river for an hour with relative safety.
But then we would end up having to path through the woods.
Oh,
that was in the Google Doc. It said never go off the path.
Yep, go back. We go back to the normal path.
For the viewers, we found a nice Google Doc that tells us a bunch of good tips for what to expect from a Curse of Strahd campaign.
Yeah, and we learned it on episode 23.
Hey, man.
Good tips. Very important.
I'm trying my best here.
That's not true. There was a paper that came out of a cloud.
Floated its way down.
People like millennia from now are gonna be like,
It got
wow,
lost in
this
the
is
mail. It got lost in the
ghost
mail.
stories. Clouds and papers. We don't even have paper anymore.
Okay.
Back to the path.
Yes, I agree. Back to the path.
So, you all head back to the path and continue your way, wet and weary, down the road. Isaac is looking pretty rough. He got beat up pretty bad. As well as, I guess, yeah, everybody looks pretty beat up.
Ren would like to ask Myrtle, so who'd you get that dagger from? I forgot about it in the second fight or whatever it was last episode. Who'd you get that from?
Oh, Uncle Isaac was teaching me a little bit about trying to defend myself at the winery.
That's right, didn't we ask someone to try to train her?
No.
Oh, no,
we could have
asked
left her at the orphanage.
Yeah, we were trying to get her
to learn
educated.
how to read, but we left her at the inn instead.
She doesn't need to learn how to read. Look at her. She wields knives.
Basically.
Isaac
These books I have
speaks
knives.
up and says, "Yeah, I thought it would be best to teach her a little bit, considering the nature of you all."
Ren nods in approval.
That's very tough.
Thank you.
And that's for Raidriar.
As you all are walking, Isaac kind of turns to y'all and goes, "Does anybody have a good way to hide this?" And he holds his demonic arm out, and he goes, "I've heard that the people of Kresk are pretty superstitious, and I doubt they'd let me in looking like this."
What are the rules on disguise kits?
You can just make a disguise.
Yeah, I think Tux.
I mean, that's part of the
I guess Tux, you have proficiency with disguise kits, right? You don't even need to burn a spell slot.
I'm checking to see. Yeah, I've got cosmetics, hair dye, and small props.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, you'd be able to make a disguise, and then he can make deception checks at advantage.
All right, and I can
at his proficiency.
And I can keep casting like minor
just
illusion to make
cloak
Ben look
over
like
it.
he's got an arm.
I mean, he doesn't really need an arm. That's
Actually,
okay.
wait. Are we thinking about this too hard? Just give the dude a cloak.
Yeah.
Also, you can, let's say, give him your cloak that lets you hide. Easy.
We'll do both, just in case.
You know what? I've got time to kill. I'm gonna use my disguise kit that it's not letting me use, so never mind. There we go.
Oof.
Okay. So yeah, you manage, with your disguise kit. You've done this a couple times before, and you make a decent little. You just make it look like it's like burned a lot, looks like he may have been in some sort of fire accident, basically.
That you know
It's
what?
just
That's
par
fitting.
for the course for this country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will. I don't know if I like the idea of giving Isaac the cloak that helps you hide better, but we definitely have several cloaks in the bag of holding. So I give Isaac a regular cloak and say, try putting this over your shoulder with your demon arm.
Oh, yes, thank you, Ren. Appreciate it. This should be enough. Although, I'm not sure what they'll think of that. And he kind of does a little, like, sideways eye glance towards the armor that's walking behind you all.
I can make it talk.
How about
our
you?
loyal
How about you
pal
just wear
Billy.
it? You want to wear it, Isaac?
Oh, yeah, that's something I can do.
Armor.
Or
Let
I
him
can
wear
speak
you.
for him with minor illusion.
Or you can
It's-
just wear it. It'll probably be easier.
Do we need a real quick roll of personality for the armor?
Yeah, Isaac steps in it.
Plus, this covers your arm. I'm a genius.
Ta-da.
This is true.
Fear my 10 intelligence.
Good work, team.
So,
All right, let's get in there and freak some people out.
yeah. You all continue on the path, and eventually you do. It's probably, I'd say, you left pretty early in the morning. It was only. I'm assuming you guys aren't traveling at a fast. Well, are you traveling at a fast pace now?
No.
On the
No.
road?
I do.
The danger we expected occurred, so I imagine we're traveling at a normal pace now.
I did send my Raven off ahead to check for any more ambushes.
Yeah, it hasn't been spotting anything. No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you probably arrived around probably 1 or 2 o'clock, I'd say. And you reach the familiar gatehouse that you had seen on your first visit here, where they had turned you away. And you see 2 guards stationed at the top, and they yell out, "Who goes there?"
It is us, the heroes that got you guys your drunkenness back.
Oh, you were the adventurers responsible for delivering the wine.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's what he meant. That's what he meant to say. Yes.
Very well. One moment, and you see he shuffles into one of the towers on the gatehouse. And you see he comes to a window that he opens up, and you see there's bars there. And you see one last thing before we can let you in. And you see he chucks out a dagger on the ground from the window. Says, "I'm gonna need you all to cut yourselves with that."
What?
Well,
you know-
do you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 healing potions?
Come again, mate.
Oh, you don't have to do any damage. Just, a little slice on the palm.
What kind of
Estimate-
dagger
What
is
does
it?
this prove?
Okay,
Oh,
absolutely
if it's
not.
silver, then we'll heal.
Well, it's a steel dagger. If you're
Yeah,
a
okay.
werewolf, it'll regen. If you're a
Wow.
vampire, it'll also regenerate. And if you're a ghoul, your blood won't be red.
Why on earth would I cut my palm? I use my palms to hold everything. Can I cut somewhere else?
I mean, sure, it doesn't matter to me as long as we see blood.
Okay, good work.
We're
Good
all
work, team.
bleeding, and we're terribly wounded.
Sorry, this village hasn't lasted long as it has without being cautious.
Man, you're right. We probably just ran into a whole bunch of silver-wielding werewolf hunters, and we're all werewolves. I give myself a little prick on the finger.
Ren
Yep.
picks up the dagger and holds out his non-existent arm and gives it a cut.
Funny guy, I see.
Yeah.
That's our Ren.
I hand the dagger to Isaac and say, "Cut me."
He goes, he's like, sure, and then the armory grabs it and gives a little slice, and some red
Yeah.
blood comes out.
There we go.
So you
just
say
like
if you're a ghoul,
his
it
shoulder.
won't be red?
Yeah, everybody knows ghouls bleed black.
Yeah. That's something
So
we
have you
all
met
knew.
any ghouls that look like humans and can talk?
We saw the ghouls that were in the ground in one of the really, really early sessions. We fought them.
Yeah, but aren't they like visibly ghouls? and like gray and sickly and undead?
Like I said, we just like to be careful.
I take the knife next. I pick it up, put it next to my arm, and then I create the illusion of blood dripping down.
Okay. Yeah, seems to have impressed him enough.
How did you convert fleece to blood? That's what I want to know.
I spoke it into existence.
Kilvin?
He's just gonna kind of chink off his shoulder.
Okay. Well, that's good enough for me.
Hold on. Your turn. We're rather careful, you see.
He's
Fuck
got
him
a
up.
point.
Very well.
Fair
We're
is
all,
fair.
we're all like standing behind Raidriar in a triangle, like, yeah.
He takes it, cuts his hand. See? Red blood.
Dumbass. Can we come in now?
Well, that was kind of rude, but all right.
Do you want your wine?
I mean,
We're very tired. Please let us in.
We already got the wine, though.
Okay, you're welcome.
And you
I
see
apologize for him.
the gate slowly rises up, and you're now welcome to enter the village of Kresk.
Oh, I'm ready to hear what band is playing in this town.
I don't like
The
it.
best bands.
It's kind of
As the gate opens up, you now see a pretty well-built, shorter, dark-skinned man in noble's clothes, and has his arms behind his back, and he's looking. He's welcome to Kresk. My name is Dmitry Kreskov. I'm the burgomaster of this town.
My name is Check Snotes. Dimitri, you said?
Why
We met
do
once
we
before.
have? We did. Why
When
do we
you
have the
rejected
honor
us
of
from
meeting?
entering this town.
That was him. I thought it was just some guards.
Well, no, he was behind the gate once it was opened up. The guards were like on the tower or like on the wall, and the gate opened, and he was standing behind the gate.
He didn't.
How nice of you to come! How nice of you to come straight out to greet us.
Yeah, well, Kresk is a small town. We only have about 100 or so residents. Everything we do is subsistence based. Just a quaint little community here by the mountains.
Not a
Well,
lot
if you come
of
with us, we'll
neat
be on our
shops
way,
here.
and we'll. Never mind. I'm trying to be a better person and be less sarcastic. Could you tell me where the Abbey is, please?
Oh.
Thank you very much, kind sir.
You're here for the Abbot and the Abbey, huh?
Very much.
Yeah.
Ren fucking gestures
Yes, as
to
I
his
said.
missing arm.
Tell us.
Oh,
the Abbey
yes,
is.
it's just north of here. There's a path that will lead up to it. Yeah, he's quite amazing. Did you know? I'm sorry, but it's quite a miracle. My son recently died of illness, and he was able to raise him from the dead.
Did you
Really?
raise him as some sort of undead creature?
That makes me nervous.
He's just as I remember Emilia, my son.
What other
He was the
miracles has
last
this
of
guy
my
done?
children.
You named your son Emilia?
Ilya.
Oh.
You named your son Ilya?
Yeah, same question.
I can see you're not from around here, I guess, but
No.
Ilya's a lovely name.
I don't know how long you plan on staying, but
Forever. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
as we don't really have any inns or taverns here, but there's plenty of space in my family's home if you'd like to join us for the night.
Thank you.
Sure.
No.
We might end up staying with your holy temple, but
Raidriar wants to sleep in the street.
Well,
but
I
the
don't
rest
know.
of us-
Not many people stay at the Abbey.
why is that?
Well, we're a unique case, you see.
Very well.
Can you tell us
Well,
anything more about this guy? Does he charge a lot for his services?
Well, honestly, many of us don't have much interaction with him.
Why is that?
He seems to be a private person, I guess. He sometimes comes down the hill, and every now and then someone will make their way up the path.
And do they come back?
Sometimes.
What is this, High Rothgar?
Sometimes no.
Okay.
Some come back saying that they've been healed, but they quickly leave town afterwards.
Well, he's been expecting
God.
us,
Yeah.
so we'll just go ahead and go meet him now.
That's true. Yep.
Okay.
Let's just go straight there.
Okay.
Oh, can I ask one more question of the Burgomaster real quick?
Yeah, and he's actually going to lead you guys there.
Okay, while we're walking, then Ren steps up next to him and goes, just by any chance, is there a large graveyard around here somewhere, anywhere? Or a small graveyard anywhere?
No, actually, all the families bury their dead mostly in their backyards by their own homes. They have little plots.
Cool beans, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting
We
tradition.
grow our own food. We draw. I mean, we've been fortunate enough to be blessed. There's a pool here that seems to never run out of clean water.
You don't grow your food next to the people you bury, do you?
Well, I mean, everything's grown in our backyards as well.
That makes me think that you all might be getting Alzheimer's quicker than you think.
And we also raise some livestock here, although I'm a little worried about that. Some of our sheep have gone missing.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I imagine.
Why?
If you tell us about another level 1 side quest.
Nah, it's the werewolves. Does it seem like werewolves?
It's
Oh, yeah, it's
Abbot.
probably werewolves.
We have been having problems with them, that's true.
How did they get in here?
Well, that's why we're so confused. No, we haven't had werewolves come over the wall, as long as I've been alive, at least.
You know
But,
what?
I mean,
we'll
if
keep
you-
an eye
if
out
you-
for werewolves. Don't worry.
If you happen to find the moments to investigate the sheep disappearances, that would be nice.
You said your son was brought back from the dead? Where is
Yes.
he now?
Oh, where is he now?
Yeah.
I believe he's at home with my wife, Anna.
Oh, okay.
It's that kind of situation.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Anyways, follow me.
Where are we going?
Oh, to the foot of the abbey, the pathway.
Oh, perfect.
Away we go.
What was his son's name? Ilya?
Mm-hmm. Ilya.
Of course it has a Y in it.
Okay. And you see he leads you through, and you can see this is clear that it's a pretty tight-knit community. You don't see many shops or anything of that sort. There's a few there are a couple signs you see as you walk. There appears to be a tailor shop called the Swift House.
No. Taylor Swift, really?
And
Died a little
Fuck
bit inside.
you.
Is that canon? Is that in the
you.
manual?
and you also pass by a thrift shop called Lady Kate's Wonder Emporium, it seems.
Who's Kate Thrift? I type into Google.
And he leads you to a what kind of looks to be like a switchback road that kind of hugs the cliffside. It's about 10 feet wide, and it goes up, and it's made of loose gravel. And it's a fairly steep ascent. And he goes,
We're going up. Can we see lots of things behind us? Like, do we see very far?
yeah, I mean, he just leads you to the path. He said, you're free to go up at this point.
It is High Rothgar.
Don't mind if I do.
Do you have any food for us to take up to them?
Well, like I said,
Or is that not how this works?
Kind
Yeah, on your way up the 7,000 steps again, Klimek? Heard that voice line 5,000 times.
well, winter is coming, and we're trying to conserve as much food as we can, especially since the sheep have been disappearing.
Reasonable.
Understandable.
I'm worried
All right.
that if more go missing, we won't make it.
We will be right back down to deal with your sheep, I promise. But first, we gotta get my arm back.
Yeah, and we're cursed. So bye.
Don't mention that.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, that's right. They don't like the whole curse thing, do they?
Nope, they don't like magic.
Oh, okay. Well, we're already in the town. What are they gonna do?
He goes, well,
Kick us out?
He goes, well, a lot of people do come into the Abbot for that reason.
There. It was
Same.
perfectly fine, and I did not mess everything up.
Thank you. We might be back to stay at your place. We'll see.
Oh, can you point at your house, please, good sir? So that we know the way?
Oh yes, it's once you come in from the gatehouse, it's like the first one you see there. You did pass by it.
Okay.
It's the biggest one of all, of course.
Oh, alrighty. Good day to you, Mr. High and Mighty.
Okay. And let me get this map set up.
To the Abbot.
To the Abbot.
Oh,
The
there's
grid's
a
gonna
map
look
here. Good. Oh god.
The grid is gonna look a little weird because each grid is 10 feet by 10 feet, not 5 feet.
You do not own any token with vision.
Yeah, I
in the
know.
same.
I am
Okay.
on you guys on right now.
Before we get too close, go ahead.
Isaac would speak up and go, I might just head to the Burgomaster's cottage and check it out with Myrtle. Unless you guys
Sure.
think I should stay.
Yeah.
Ren has a Ren says, Isaac, hold on just a second. And motions the group to just head up there. I'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
And I don't mind if everybody hears this, but so as the group walks away, Ren looks at Isaac and goes, so, not gonna lie, feeling better now than I was yesterday for reasons that I can explain a little later, but had an idea and wondered how you would feel about trading arms. I'm kind of minus an arm right now, and I know that you kind of view your arm as, slightly a hindrance to fitting in where you want, but I know that it does kind of, it is an integral part of who you are, so I understand if you say no, but I thought I would put that on the table since my arm's already been cut off. It wouldn't be, if the Abbot can reattach my arm to me, he could probably reattach your arm to me. Just throwing that out there. No pressure, man.
That is quite a lot.
Well,
To
I don't know. Isaac
have
hates his
to-
arm, right?
think about it. I wouldn't want to put this upon you, and who knows what the Abbot can even do.
It's true. I mean, if you say you want to think about it, I might ask him.
Yeah, I'll have to
Or
think about it.
If you would prefer that I don't, I will respect your wishes.
Let me think it over.
All right.
You all do have your normal arm, correct?
Yes, I do have my normal arm. It's in the bag.
You
of
saw him
holding.
explode a wolf with it.
That's right.
The question is, do I get your arm?
That would be what I was thinking, since my arm has been perfectly preserved due to Tux's magic. My thought was that, well, if it's possible to reattach my own perfectly preserved arm, it would be equally possible to give yours a little snip and put my arm right onto your shoulder instead.
He kind of leans in and goes, I mean, don't you think that might look a little concerning to people? And you see Isaac holds out his arms, which are both like pretty beefy and muscly, and compares. He's like, it's the left arm, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Just let me think about it.
You just might have to switch hands for a little while, man.
You can work it out.
You think about it. You think about it, and you tell me what you think. I don't know. I suppose I assumed we were roughly the same size, like in terms of height. But
Yeah, but he's quite. What's your strength stat?
It's a good question. It's only 14.
Yeah, his is. He's not. He's pretty beefy.
No slouch, huh? Well, I was just putting that on the table. Just wanted to run that past you. I know you're not always happy with your left arm.
I've got some props in my bag. I can use them to make that arm look bigger.
Or you just gotta get back on the rowing machine for a little while.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, no problem, dude. No rush. We're here all day. Until Strahd comes back. And then we're dead. Then it won't matter anymore. Alright, I catch up with the group while they go off to the mansion. Oh, and I mentioned, hey, if anything happens, come back and get us.
Wait. Totally, yep.
Yep.
So, as you guys begin ascending, the road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge on which the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. The gravel road comes down. Okay, yeah, so you haven't reached that point yet. Okay, yeah, the gravel road passes between two, which would be these, two small stone outbuildings to either side of which stretches a 5-foot-high, 3-foot-thick wall of jumbled stones held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot-high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop of the closer north wing, which also sports a chimney billowing gray smoke. And I can show you this handout here. Just kind of get an idea of sort of what it looks like. Do you guys see that?
Okay, yeah.
So, like, there's, like, the winding road that goes up and...
Interesting. Okay.
Neat.
What an interesting architecture style.
Taking notes because this could be useful.
Ah, finally, a map that has heights on it.
Okay. So you're free to move now. Ren, as you come around the corner here, you see peering from around the corner of this tower, a cloaked figure, and it's kind of just staring at you, and it's kind of hard to see their face.
Like, this church has beggars too.
And he's just, whoever it is just staring at you, and you hear a raspy voice go, "Are you here for the master?"
Yes. That is correct.
I will be back.
We don't have time. Hurry up, old man.
And he walks this way. And you see he disappears towards the door. What are you doing?
I lean against the wall.
Okay.
Before we go in, I'm going to use Major Image to obscure where I am, but create the image of myself 20 feet in front of me.
Okay.
Just, if we get attacked, they'll attack a clone and not me.
A few moments later, another figure from the other tower peeks around.
Hello.
Walls here. Oh my.
God, what?
You see this figure appears to be pretty short, and you see that like they have patches of what appears to be like donkey flesh covering parts of this person's face and body. They have one human ear and one wolf ear. And you see they have like a snout like a wolf. And the arms and hands are human, but you see that his legs and feet are like sort of like a dog's, and he has a donkey tail. And you see he's just like sniffing you all over, and like just going burp, burp.
Okay, that's terrible.
The experiment from hell, I see.
A few moments later, you do see the cloaked figure returning down the path. Following him is a figure who stands pretty tall, almost 7 feet tall, robed and very ornate, sort of like priestly robes, and sort of a tall hat, carrying a lantern, and he goes, "Siegfried, are these the visitors we were expecting?" And you see he steps to the side and he walks forward. "My children, how are you all today?"
Been better.
We need help.
Peachy.
Before Ren walks up, he'd like to take... I have a rack of elk antlers in my inventory. I'd like to give them to the dog and then walk up.
Wow, that's very charitable of you.
Yeah, I just happen to have some elk antlers.
I'll accept the donation.
Oh, alrighty, sir.
But don't worry about that for now. Come, follow me.
Okay.
You can heal 5 Raidriar.
What?
I did cure wounds earlier. Never added it.
So he used cure wounds on you earlier.
Oh.
That's for 17. 17.
No,
Sweet.
5. I was 17. He was 5.
Correct.
Oh.
Looks just like you better not be taking my healing away.
Who's that in there?
What's that,
There's
imp?
someone hiding. There's someone hiding in there. I can see him through the window.
Oh, hello.
So as you come to a 15-foot high curtain wall joins the Abbey's 2 wings. Beneath its battlements, 2 guards stand at attention, their features obscured by fog. Below them, set into the wall, is a pair of 10-foot-tall wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of these doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque. And as you get closer and closer and the abbot leads you to the doors, it's clear that these guards are actually just like scarecrows that are propped up with corroded chain shirts and rusted spears.
You mean that there's mist specifically around their heads, or that there's just mist at that level?
Not mist, fog. This is like fog just because you're kind of in the mount, like in the
Oh,
mountain.
okay. Cool beans. Cool beans.
It's not-
That's what I thought.
It says, "Follow me," and he opens the door. So in this courtyard, the thick fog that fills this courtyard swirls as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by a 15-foot high curtain wall on which stand several guards with their backs to you, or so it seemed at first. It's clear now that these guards are merely scarecrows. Wooden doors to the north and east lead to the Abbey's 2 wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch to which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles. I think this is a good time to change the music.
What the hell is he creating here?
Creating or curing is the question.
And you see the creature chained to the post flaps its leathery wings and takes to the air, but doesn't get far before its chains go taunt. It flutters around madly, screaming nonsense. You see it like flies up and like... And you see he just appears to be ignoring it and continues.
Cool.
Okay.
No questions asked, no answers received.
See, he locks the door here and opens it. Just follow me. Please take a seat.
What is this thing?
Oh my god. This is quite
Okay.
the Holy
What's this?
Land.
And you see gentle-sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single-stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched, leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in a hearth, while above the fireplace mantle hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in another corner a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. And interestingly enough, this figure looks familiar.
Excuse me?
You've seen them before. And Kilvin, as you kind of sit down at the table, you see on the table is a sketch that resembles the figure sitting on the other side of the table. And at the bottom, it says there's a writing that says Tatiana.
Oh,
What?
I have many questions.
So,
I don't know where to start.
Who's this?
oh, this is
Yeah.
my magnum opus. My purpose in this valley, so to say.
Okay.
How familiar are you all with the nature of souls in this valley?
No.
We know they can't leave.
In this valley, not very. What do you know?
Yes, the mists here seem to trap the souls of the dead, and unfortunately they are not able to move on to the...
Oh, is this the reanimated soul of Strahd's long-lost beloved that you put into a corpse?
No. See, this, I have constructed this woman in the image of that you see on the paper there. I believe that woman is very important to Strahd.
We agree.
I came to the realization a long time ago that, at least in my opinion, Strahd is a permanent fixture in this valley.
Okay.
And as such, I believe the only way to end the horribleness in this valley is to make Strahd happy. I believe that this woman's soul is still somewhere trapped in this valley, and I hope to one day imbue it into this construct I have made in her image. Although I do have one slight problem.
Yeah.
Forgot the brain, didn't you?
Well, no, the soul should take care of that. But until the soul's imbued, it has a... Well, I need replacements every so often.
Ah,
Wow,
Anyways.
I'm glad you're being upfront with that.
What can I help you with today?
oh.
We need
these
curses
are-
removed and arms reattached.
Ah, yes, I can see. Well,
It's more what you can't see. And I pull the arm out of the bag of holding.
yes, that is quite a conundrum, isn't it?
You're telling me.
Come here for a second, please. And he looks at you, Ren.
Ren Tokyo drifts across the table to him.
And you see,
Tux claps.
he brings his arms up and kind of puts his hand on both of, well, your one shoulder and what's left of your other shoulder. And He's kind of like looking you up and down. He's like,
Does he actually have a mask on? You said he was really tall,
yeah.
and he has a
He
mask
doesn't
on.
have, he has like a hat.
Oh, okay.
That kind of covers this face.
Do I notice anything about his face?
He's got paler skin than you would expect.
Okay.
And you see, he reaches up and he's kind of like starts messing with your right ear. He goes, "It's a nice ear you have there."
I
So-
say, beg your pardon.
I can reattach the arm, yes. Growing new limbs is a timely process and all that, but simply attaching one that used to be your own should be an overnight thing if you would like to stay here for the night.
What about attaching someone's limb that isn't mine?
That would be considerably more difficult. Sometimes the grafts don't take.
Even if the limb was from my blood relative?
There's a chance it might be easier, but it definitely would not be an overnight endeavor.
I see. Did you mention earlier that that you can regrow limbs?
Well, sort of. I can regrow them, but I prefer to improve upon the replacements that I give my donors.
An artist, I see.
Yes, exactly.
So does that mean you can make my arm swole?
That I could do something, maybe an eagle talon or something of the sort, but that would be take a little bit longer, and it has some side effects to it.
What about making the arm more muscular, specifically?
I don't know about that.
Well, fuck. Alrighty. Why were you interested in my ear?
Well, I mean, my services are not free, of course.
That's okay, I have a small fortune.
And as I said, sometimes I need replacement parts for Vasilka here.
Okay.
Well,
you have
we
no
don't...
idea how close you are, my dude. Go on.
And
Well,
all I ask is that should I be required of an ear, and if I call upon you at such time, that you come and, give me your donation, so to speak, and I'll have that arm attached in no time.
Does it have to be his ear?
Well, I mean, I only said the ear because out of, everything that's here, that's what I'd want the most.
What if we found your replacement body?
Excuse me?
Like if we were capable of bringing capable suitors to this soul, we could escort them.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
you say we can bring you dead people.
Ah. Well, I mean, dead parts are not as, fresh as live ones.
They can be live prisoners. I mean, escorts.
Okay, let's not start trafficking in bodies,
Hey,
live or dead.
This
No.
rogue is an important spy. I think he needs both of his
only-
ears.
I only take willing participants. As you can see from the few of my donors that you have met.
Next down.
So you say you've been trying to get this soul for a while now?
Yes, but it's been proving more difficult than I imagined.
Why?
Well, I just can't seem to find it.
Wrong butterfly net, huh?
Yes. It's only available in flashes, it seems, and I can never quite pin it down.
How far apart are those flashes?
I can't say for certain. But not very long. I think the longest was 10 years, but I'm telling you, trying to pin down a soul in a valley like this is... Oh, it's quite difficult.
I believe that.
When was the last time you felt the soul presence?
Well, roughly 20 years ago, I'd say. Then it disappeared.
How old is Irina?
From your memory, roughly 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Shut up, 10
2 and
intelligence.
2. That makes 4.
Although, and you see he's kind of looking at you, Ren, you don't appear to be cursed. Who are the cursed ones?
Ren turns around to the
I'm
group
cursed.
and just cracks the biggest fucking grin you've ever seen. He looks a little crazy, but less crazy than he looked yesterday.
He's definitely cursed.
No, I know a curse when I see one, and this man here is most definitely curse-free.
Then why is he in a weakened condition?
He's not.
Are we talking about Ren or Kelvin?
We
We're
are
talking about
Ren.
Ren.
Ren, you got something to tell us?
Ren just smiles bigger and says, I told you I'd tell you tonight.
What color is Ren's hair?
Hasn't changed.
Huh.
Okay,
You
well,
motherfucker. You did... Son of a bitch. I pull Ren aside. Come here. Outside.
We're
Outside.
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 Talking.
Outside. Now.
I mean, if I get
Get out
yanked out of the room.
As you get yanked out, you say, "Oh, you appear to be cursed."
Yeah. Give it a minute.
And he listens. You've got
Try to
very
listen to this
pretty eyes.
conversation
No.
and also watch
Can't
over
have
time.
them. I close the door.
Okay. You from these doors down here, you hear more of the.
from
Ren.
these doors?
What's up,
Yeah.
buddy?
Huh.
Oh,
Oh, are we
Come here.
whispering?
Well, fuck. All right.
did not expect this.
Let's improvise their dialogue.
hang on. Sorry, I'm sending a message real quick.
You play Raidriar, I'll play Ren.
What the fuck are you thinking? Did you look at demon?
Buddy, I'm missing an arm. I don't have much to lose. I need power. Or, I don't know.
Okay, we're back. Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
cursed.
sorry, sir. You were saying.
Can you undo that?
Did he ask for Tux's eyes?
Okay.
That seems like a pretty heavy price for undoing a curse.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. I mean, as you see, he looks over. She's in perfect condition now. I don't require the payment up front.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you whatever you want. Can you fix my curse?
Oh, yes. So, but, now that I look at it, your nose, that would fit, I think, fairly well.
How does one remove a nose? There's a bone in it.
Don't worry, I have much experience with this.
That is terrifying. Alrighty.
Ugh.
I have not decided whether or not to say yes to that yet. But
So, am I signing a contract here, or are you putting me under? What is...
No,
how,
no. And you see he puts his hand out and places it on your forehead. And you see some, after a moment, some divine energy flow into you, Tux, and you're no longer cursed.
Do I...
I'm
doing detect magic right now. I didn't exactly consent to this, but yes, I'm going to start ritual casting this.
Can I tell what sort of magic that was?
You said holy magic
or what god
divine
it's
magic.
The morning sun.
Empowered by?
Morning sun.
It's definitely divine, Kilvin.
Okay.
But it's a powerful divine. Nothing you've seen or done before.
Can I judge, knowing what I know about magic, is this guy going to force me back here now whenever he needs my nose?
You haven't felt anything like that at all.
Okay. Then yeah, of course I'd be willing to give you my nose.
You're getting the impression that he's honestly thinks he's a well-intentioned guy. I mean, he doesn't give an aura of evilness or... if anything, he seems more aloof, like... You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is weird.
Creepy. So,
Anyways...
Well, thanks for
who's
fixing
next?
my curse, sir.
No problem. You said you had some curse issues?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Well, if he's promising me the right ear, your left ear will do. Is that acceptable?
Why do
totally
we
good.
all have body parts that
yeah.
mirror this girl?
I tell you, and what happens when you want to collect? How does it work?
Oh, well, you see, I will just call you here, and
How?
whenever you find the time, just make your way back here, and we can do the procedure. And then
What else do you want?
I always improve upon what I take.
Okay.
Yeah,
What,
but
do you replace it with something?
Yes,
Oh,
you know.
but the people outside seem to be turning into animals.
Like I said, I improve upon everything I take.
Ah, yeah.
So-
yeah, I mean, your work speaks for itself.
So you turn people into animals, and that's an improvement?
I
Well,
think it's
I mean-
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm confused.
ugh.
Are they still people? Like, do they still think and talk?
Well, sometimes, unfortunately, the mind can't handle the change, and, well, I have to keep them here in the Abbey, for their own safety, of course.
That's the price you have to pay for fine art.
I like this one.
Okay. Are we good? Curse is cured?
Well, he puts his hand on Raidriar and the
I grab his hand.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
Are you saying you're going to turn me into one of those things out there?
well, I wouldn't say those things.
Dog chimeras
And
are
I
people
mean,
too.
for you, it would just be the ear.
Brother.
You're going to replace my ear with some chimera ear?
I mean, if you don't want an improvement, then I can do less, but...
Tell me more about what this does to a person.
Well, most of,
Specifics, please.
well, you see, it's just unfortunate. I mean, all the people you see here, they all came to me with just an incurable ailment or a problem that needed to be taken care of, a disease. It's all very sad, and I just like helping people, you know, but sometimes I need help myself. And like I said, I always give back tenfold what I take. Unfortunately, sometimes, well, most of the time, the procedure... their minds are not as sharp as they used to be. But, like I said, everyone here asked me to help them. And now I have made them part of something greater. I have given them purpose.
What purpose does Dog Boy have
And-
outside?
Oh, well, I mean,
It's pretty cute, right?
like I said, they donate the first thing, and then, well, they're already here, and so, you know,
Oh, yeah.
I might as well, you know, a foot, and then an arm.
And what did
Oh.
they ask for?
Oh, I
Where
cured
they agreed to
people.
give up their entire body.
I don't see what you mean. They all came here willingly.
Yeah. What for? What did they ask?
Like I said, some have diseases that can't be cured. For example, a woman came recently and said her son had passed and offered the skin off her back.
What did you take from the Burgomaster?
I'm sorry?
How did you resurrect his son?
That's probably the woman was probably his wife who came.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
What god do you worship here?
Unfortunately, this land is quite obscured from the gods.
So where do you draw your
From
power
my-
from?
You see, and then he kind of like stops.
Is the
Well-
Burgomaster's wife here?
No, she just came for a moment to plead me for her son's life.
Okay, just checking. Sorry, go ahead.
What were we saying?
What? God.
He paused.
What do you draw your power from then?
Yeah, and he said, I draw it up from myself, to be quite honest.
Excuse me?
You could say I have a power most don't.
Hey, Kilvin?
Yeah.
Fey, Fiend, Celestial, or Undead? You have a detect good and evil on you?
Let me.
Oh, is that what you're asking?
No. That's a separate question. Figuring out what exactly you are.
Tell you tomorrow.
Well, just know that I am trapped here just as much as you are.
That is such an avoidance to the question being asked. I'm not even going to dignify it with a response.
Okay, so looking at the gold circle in the thing, can I ask it? All right, what is this gold plate here?
That is definitely the symbol of the Morning Lord that you've been seeing.
Okay. Can I ritual cast Identify on this object?
On the sun?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not magical.
Okay.
How about you cast Identify on this individual here?
Can I do
that
that?
way?
I think that's the thing you can do, right?
Wouldn't it just identify any magic items on his person?
Yeah, it's supposed to items. Oh, if there's such a creature, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. Okay, yeah.
Maybe it'll start something up, maybe not.
Is he under the effect of any spells?
How long does ritual casting that take?
Can you read that again?
So if you instead touch a creature through the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Well, give me a second.
And you've broken
Sorry.
the game.
I just have to see how this works.
I also didn't see any new magic on me now with Detect Magic, did I? It's been about 10 minutes, right?
Oh, okay. You do see behind the symbol is some magic.
Oh.
Oh.
I make a motion with my hand saying behind the symbol.
Okay. If I
even
try
had
to
in
pick
my
up the
notes
symbol.
that looked
I'm
important.
gonna rule this as okay. It is. Are you gonna walk up and how are you gonna do this?
I'm just gonna stand next to him,
Slap the
and-
booty.
just kind of ritual cast it as I'm touching his shoulder, talking to him.
Are you
Well,
trying
it
to do?
lasts a minute, I think.
Are you trying to do this without him noticing?
Yeah, I'll try to do it without being noticed.
Okay, make a. Does it have a somatic component to it?
I think so. Don't know.
Does it say S?
It just has R circle, but it does have an S in there.
Then yes.
So, okay, he's doing a sleight of hand.
But if it's also material, and I can do smag with it, well, casting. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Okay. You begin casting the spell as you lay your hand on his shoulder, and he goes, "Excuse me, is something wrong?"
We're about
Nothing
to
at
find
all.
out.
Tell me more about these creations. What's your, besides the body of Tatiana over there? What else are you proud of?
Well, like I said, everything that has been given to me has gone into this project.
Okay.
By the way, do you all need a place to stay tonight?
Oh, we're not staying with you.
I think
Oh,
Ren
no.
has to, so maybe we do too.
Ren says, I think the ear is a small price to pay
Yes.
for
Yes,
an arm.
Ren, if you want your arm, you will have to stay with me tonight.
Alright, have fun, Ren.
And just out of curiosity, how many days are we talking if it wasn't my arm?
That's hard to say. Depends on how the procedure goes.
Oh, okay.
And this other arm, must it be removed?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, you all are free to explore the Abbey if you'd like. I have nothing to hide here.
Okay.
Cool.
Is there anything else you all need today?
Do you have any
You sure you-
supplies we can?
You're sure
Borrow?
you have nothing to hide?
No.
Nothing
No.
at all?
No.
Then Ren walks over to the gold plate and says, "What's behind that?" Oh wait, but I don't know that, so Ren doesn't do that. He waits for a team member to do that knows.
I'll walk right up to it.
Okay.
I'll pull back the shield or the symbol, grab the item, and toss it to Kilvin.
Well, did you? What kind of magic was
Well,
Has his identify finished?
oh, yeah. I guess, okay, yeah. I guess he never stopped you. He wouldn't really, okay. Yeah, so this figure is currently under the effects of a polymorph spell.
Oh shit!
it? Wow. Interesting.
That's very interesting.
So okay.
So Tux, as you pull off that on the wall, behind it you see a little niche in the wall, and in there is a crystal flask, and inside is a potion of superior healing.
Holy
Oh
cow!
wow.
So I'll add that to your. Are you just gonna take it? You see, he speaks up.
I'll turn and look at him because I obviously didn't try to hide that I was walking over here.
I never looked behind that before. That's
Are
interesting.
you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm
all
sorry.
right.
All right.
Don't you live here?
Well, then yes, I pocket it.
Well, I guess finders keepers.
Thanks for the donation.
This, I would just put in your inventory. Yeah, 8d4 plus 8 hit points.
Dang.
Holy fuck.
Ren turns around and goes, "What if instead of an ear, I give you a superior healing potion?"
Oh, I have no interest in that.
Don't sound so excited.
We do have some holy water.
I have no use for that either.
I mean, he's some sort
Is
of deity. He can make his own.
I take out a bottle of wine and I say, eh?
Oh, I don't drink.
Well, we tried. Good luck. Good luck with your
I
ear.
told you I have found my purpose in life.
How much is that
Oh
gold
wait,
plate?
I have. I actually can give you an eye.
What?
Oh,
We found this in the
Yeah.
Durst family house.
what is it?
Eyeball from a large creature.
Yeah, do you need any clarification, Snow? It's an eyeball from a
Didn't
large
Kelvin
creature.
grab some extra remains of
you
things
see,
too?
he comes around. Are you handing it to him?
Yeah, I show it off and I say, is this a
Yeah.
suitable donation?
Well, and you see he takes it and holds it up to the stitched. You can Tux getting closer now. You can definitely see the seams and stitches in this figure's body.
Shit.
And you can definitely tell that there's a heavy amount of makeup on this figure. And you see he takes the eye and looks it over. Oh, Nothic's eye. And he holds it next to the figure, and you see the eye takes roughly half the size of Bastilka's head. And he goes, I appreciate the donation, but I don't think this will do.
You can't use it for anything else?
He takes a bite out of it like a fucking melon.
I could potentially use it as a graft.
Consider it my donation to you.
Oh, I still want that nose eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, can I explore the upstairs?
Yes, go ahead.
Kelvin,
I
did
slide
all
over the
clean?
table
Were
and I
there
say
any
I'm on my
spells
way.
affecting?
I'm gonna just sit here and take care of Basilica.
Why don't we go look upstairs and you can walk and talk?
Sure.
Okay, now let's see if this works. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. It should, when you walk up these stairs, it should take you to the other scene.
Ooh.
It should.
Let's try it.
So,
Oh, yeah.
are you guys there?
I'm loading.
I'm downloading.
Yep.
Yep, I'm here
But
now.
I don't know if it took me to the right place.
Oh, it took me downstairs.
No, don't look. Turn your eyes.
It's one of those weird things.
Don't look at that.
My eyes are closed. Oh, that's weird.
More.
That's weird. The recording cut out there. That's odd. I don't know how that
clearly
happened.
messed up. I clearly messed up teleportation
Take a look around. I have nothing to hide.
Before you go upstairs, he does go, if you want to stay, I recently have a room open up. A woman was staying with me before, but she said she didn't give a name. She was one of those, what do they call them? Yes.
Oh, Vistani?
It's her. It's the thing.
Yeah.
I believe she said something about taking care of the werewolf problem.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she left to go track them down.
You know which way she went, by chance?
Unfortunately, no, I do not.
Okay. Well, let's appreciate it anyway.
I'm back now. Are we learning new things?
Nope.
He mentioned a Vistana girl who was recently staying here, but she's moved on. We're pretty sure
she was quite a fiery one.
Well, yes, with the fortune, we know.
Oh shit! Wait, do we know where she is?
She didn't seem to appreciate my work.
Yeah, I imagine she wouldn't. No,
where is she now?
But she was nice enough.
Do you know where she went?
Yeah. Well, he mentioned before that she was staying here. But that she said that she was leaving to go track down werewolves, to hunt a werewolf den.
I guess we're going to the werewolf den.
Can you free us from the spell now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, please work this time. Ayo! There it goes.
Nice.
Is everybody through?
What
Very
the
nice.
fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, I'm paused.
Okay, that's
Artux, are you through?
terrifying.
No, I didn't move. I was fixing something.
Okay. Go ahead and move through.
There's a weird fucking cat thing here, Ma. Looks like Grandma the fucking thing.
Oh.
So.
It's Frankenstein.
Oh,
I'm pretty
wait.
sure everything
Oh,
here
God.
is Frankenstein.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with your face?
The wooden stairs climb 20 feet to a loft with a pitched roof and a door in the center of the south wall. Unlit lanterns hang from the rafters, and a rope dangles from a bronze bell lodged in the belfry 30 feet overhead. That's what this is. It's a rope.
Oh, so he's literally the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The room is filled with the sound of beautiful music, a melody so enchanting that it adds a bit of much-needed warmth to the otherwise freezing room. A black shroud covers a humanoid shape lying on a wooden table. The music does nothing to stir it. A cot heaped with furs rests in the northeast corner, surrounded by empty wine bottles. An oil lamp burns atop a table nearby, silhouetting a squat creature that has two heads. It sits on the cot with a viol between its legs. With a crustacean claw-like appendage, it grasps the neck of the instrument while running a bow gently across its strings with a human hand.
I'm going to ignore that.
I am too. I'm gonna go over here and pull the cloth down.
What are you doing?
Who are you?
I'm Cloven. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I'm sure you are.
I'm sure you are, bud.
What is...
Are you...
Oh, whoops, that got moved around. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that.
Did the abbot help you?
Why is...
Yeah, help around with the abbot.
Did you ask for this?
Yeah,
To happen to you?
it was a long time ago, though.
How do you feel now about it?
I feel alright.
I see.
Mine's slipping. I gotta feed the little one here booze or he keeps talking.
I don't know whether to be more or less terrified by that statement.
Yeah.
I help out, though, I feed the others, and
I see. Okay.
yeah, caretaker, sort of.
How often do you ring the bell?
Once, twice. God damn, Raidriar, I'm trying to talk.
I know. It's all automated.
I want to describe things to you that you're seeing.
I have
And what if you went by a trap?
It's free. I'm free to roam around the place.
Where did Raidriar go?
Here, halfway through
Oh
their
my
conversation, they'll take breaks in their conversation while Raidriar and I walk together.
How did you even get over there?
I used my feetsies.
I can see across the abbey into like a sick bay.
Is this the harem?
No. So in this room, you see the spacious chamber contains bed frames of wrought iron arranged in 2 neat rows. There's roughly appears to be 4 women and 1 man here bound to these beds. And you see 3 doors are spaced along the south wall, each with a plaque mounted on it from west to east. So this one says operating room. This one says nursery, and then this one says morgue.
Morgue?
Yep.
I'm interested in the morgue.
And you see that these figures, they're all in some sort of various sort of state. Like, most of them are wrapped up heavily in bandages. And you see the woman on this cot as you come through the door kind of tries to reach her arms towards you, or rather the bandage stump where her arm should be. And you see her left foot is like that of an enlarged eagle talon, but it looks like the graft took poorly and it needs to be redone, or redone. And you see she just whispers, help.
This is what happens when Sid from Toy Story grows up in the wrong neighborhood.
I don't think this is a harem.
No, this is what happens when Sid finds God.
You see the rest are in similar states, and this one over here is the man is you see pretty heavily bandaged. Everything's bandaged up except his eye. And you see he's turned towards the window and he's muttering, "It hurt so much. Oh God, it hurt." Oh.
When I enter, can I say,
Okay.
"Are you guys ready to move on?" Oh wait,
You
can I
got
not
a
enter?
patient. We're about to
Raidriar,
experience
you're
some-
floating above the courtyard.
I am?
Yeah, so
He's
this,
Sister Manning.
if you would have let me explain.
It's not my fault there ain't no walls here.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess it didn't set that up that way. But basically that leads down to that courtyard. Like, these are the walls around, and then
Yeah.
down there is the courtyard that you had came in from.
Gotcha.
So what was
I have
supposed
boots
to
and
happen,
whatever,
but it
it's
seems
fine.
like something got weird. Those 2 figures were the one figure was the one that was chained to that post that you saw as you came in. It got messed up, and I don't know why it's over there. But that's like the token cloning thing, just so you can see like below levels.
Well, I'll let them finish their conversation, but then I'm gonna talk to this girl after they're done in the other room.
Okay, so Kilvin, what are you doing?
I mean, if this guy's kind of happy with his life and being drunk, I'm not gonna stop him.
And you see he goes back. He's actually pretty good at playing this this stringed instrument.
I'm impressed with your talent, Crabhand.
Thank you.
All right, and then I'm gonna help Ren, I assume, pull or climb this rope.
I can't climb it with one arm. I
right.
I might be able to, but I do want to look up into the bell tower and see if I see anything. You said it was 30 feet tall?
Yeah, I mean, looking up, it's just leads to a bell.
Okay.
Yeah, ring that when it's time to feed people. Don't ring it, they'll go crazy.
Operant conditioning. I like it.
Okay, Kilvin, you had something to say?
Did I? Oh, yes. So the Abbot downstairs is under the effects of polymorph spell. He's
I'm
not who he
sorry,
says he is.
what?
Good work.
He's not who he says he is.
Okay. Resident Wizard, wherever you went. Where are you?
I'm hanging out with my new homies.
Do you know how polymorph works?
I've never had that spell before. It
Do
sounds
I
like some
know
kind of. I mean, is it
polymorphs?
similar to Alter Self?
Make an Arcana check, Tux.
I'll give guidance on this. Help him remember. Jog his memory.
Was that advantage or?
That's +4.
Okay.
Plus a D4.
Well, then it's 12 plus 8, 20.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough. You've basically, from what you know, you just know that polymorph is a spell that basically transforms someone physically into a different creature.
So it's like a really cool alter self, or not alter self. I'm thinking of.
You're pretty certain what the hags used to turn Raidriar into a frog.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so
that's a frog that's pretending to be human.
I just gathered out of that statement
so
too.
you cast sending on.
Oh, Ren, are you going?
Abbot. So that
I did walk
him.
in here, but I wanted to wait for you to explain it for me.
Yeah, as you open the door, I need you to make a dexterity check.
A check?
Or saving throw, my bad, dexterity saving throw. As you hear a little contraption get triggered. Okay, and you quickly dodge under as you see a little dart shoot out from a mechanism that was attached to the door.
Do we hear this?
Probably not.
Probably pretty quiet. Can I pick up the dart?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Nothing. The tip is coated in silver, though.
Silver.
Probably
okay.
where she stayed.
I tuck it in my pocket.
Okay.
I like all these traps that are like a single silver dart. It's like, oh yeah, that'll get him. That'll stop the werewolf. Don't worry.
Is that all it takes to stop werewolves?
Oh, totally, dude. As long as they have silver, it's an instant kill.
Is a silver dart a consumable or a weapon?
Do not
It's
eat
a
the
weapon.
dart.
You can throw it.
I'm not proficient with darts though. I actually looked that up.
Yep.
Okay, so these guys are telling us to kill them?
I
I
mean,
think that's where that hurts.
Can you kill them after he fixes my arm?
Could we
Yeah.
dispel the polymorph that's upon the abbot?
Not today.
Not.
What if we come back tomorrow and do a whole bunch of stuff? And you can figure out what kind of creature he is before we do it. With detect good and evil.
Yeah.
I walk over here and knock on the wall and I say, "Hey, Ren, how you doing in there?"
in case there's anything in those rooms.
Can I inspect the room that I'm in? Look at these beds. They look like bunk beds.
Yeah, so... Yeah, bunk beds that have disintegrated with age lie in heaps along the walls of this moldy 30-foot square room. It seems any sign that someone might have stayed here recently is, other than the trap at the door, is gone.
Is it fair to say that since we're just kind of chilling here, I can keep ritual casting detect magic as we walk around? Or how would that work?
Yeah, sure. I don't see
Well,
why
magic
not.
lasts for 10 minutes, so...
Doesn't it take 10 minutes to ritual cast too? So it lasts for 10 minutes and then you cast it again?
Kind of keep casting over and over.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works.
Well, here's the thing. It takes 10 minutes to cast, so...
So every 10 minutes I can cast it.
Well, by it takes 10 minutes means you're sitting there focusing on casting the spell. So you have to sit there, focus for 10 minutes, then you have it. Then when it's over, you have to sit there and focus for another 10 minutes.
Okay, that's how it works. In that case, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna focus for 10 minutes. I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Anything else to see in this room before I leave it?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
7. Okay. Nothing really There's one thing that seems out of place in this room. You find what appears to be a can that doesn't look it doesn't look like it was here originally for sure. And you kind of put your fingers through it, and it feels like it used to contain some sort of grease or oil.
Can of grease. Tasty.
And it's technically empty. Like there's nothing left in it. It's like you ran your fingers along the walls of the can.
Empty can of grease. Gotcha. Alrighty. I return to the group.
Hey, look,
Now,
it's
riddle
the Raven.
me this, our magic users. Kilvin, you said that you send a message to the abbot specifically, right?
Correct.
And that guy, as far as we can tell, answered, right?
Yeah, person I spoke to.
So if it works the way I'm thinking, then that person is the abbot. There's no trick there.
Right.
That's they connected us.
So has he been some odd creature the entire time?
I'm assuming he's channeling his own godlike power, so I assume he's his own deity of some sort. But he's suppressed by Strahd or something.
Well, if I knew that I could be my own deity, I'd have picked cleric.
Okay. Yeah, so in this room, a raven perches on the windsel of this otherwise empty room.
Are you here to send a message for us?
Does it have anything on it?
No, it does not. Just watching.
Is that the morgue? Are there any bodies?
No, it's completely empty.
God damn it.
Can you take a message for us? I don't speak Raven, but I have 5 animal handling.
It holds its beak open.
I was just gonna tell you. Can you relay a verbal message?
It shakes its head.
Oh.
Yes, it shakes its head. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Okay. How quickly do you think you can get a reply back to us, from whoever could answer?
It turns its head.
An hour? 2 hours? Just stop me when they get there.
Who you're asking?
Yeah. Okay. The abbot is a polymorphed creature. What's up with that?
It just turns its head.
Go
Is
ask.
that the message you're trying to send?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
seems good enough for me.
You see it flies off.
All right. They didn't tell me how long it would take, so could
We'll
be any
find out
time.
later.
All right. The service here is just incredible, by the way.
Pretty good reception.
Did we already inspect these people?
Yeah, they're all sort of similar. One of them appears to have their mouth replaced by a beak, and they're just kind of squawking.
What the high?
And one has an eagle talon that seemingly is not functional. One's missing an arm, and others they're all in basically various states of either having something removed and replaced there. Yeah.
Were they wearing clothes?
They're mostly wrapped up in bandages and hospital gowns.
The
Alright.
the Abbot is very concerned about his artwork, and I think he prefers live art. So, and as I open this door, I step to the side and I say, "Ren said he saw a dart in the other room. Kilvin, why don't you go first?"
Here's another question. Isaac said he had his arm since birth, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, not that he remembers his birth, he's just had it for as long as he can remember.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder if there's
Oh, we
some
didn't ask the
spooky
Abbot if she had something to do with that.
He.
It. They.
Yeah, true.
Royal we.
Weird looking mother.
So in this room contains the wreckage of old wooden cribs. In here.
I know where one of the babies went.
That's it. That's just,
Yeah.
I'm so
That's
used to
what-
descriptions being here's the thing with the thing and the copper plate or whatever, and it's just
Hey,
there's broken
here's-
cribs in here.
Listen, I mean, Nico, you've ran Fandelver, right? So you know how they write modules.
Yeah, I'd never use those descriptions. I'd never use those descriptions though. I just took them as things you can point out.
Yeah.
I never read them.
Yeah.
broken cribs in here.
I don't think there's gonna be
I-
anything useful in here, is there?
I inspect the broken cribs.
Yeah, so you see, basically, in the center there is a bloodstained table that stands in an otherwise empty room.
Operations room.
You do see there are along the walls various sort of saws and sort of surgical equipment.
I turn around to Ren and I say, "Hey, check it out. This is gonna be your bed tonight."
Yeah, I'm not thrilled by the sanitary conditions of this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, have
Are
fun.
you sure you want to go through with this?
No.
I mean, I want my arm.
I thought we were very much on the side of we probably don't want to do this until we figure out what the hell is actually going on.
Yeah, I'm in that boat.
So are you guys
Ren,
going?
you're fucked. I'm sorry, but
Are you guys going? Are you going downstairs with Ren there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ren, just because so I can handle this because it's on 2 different scenes. Ren, don't move anywhere till everybody else is down there.
It's fine.
Oh, downstairs. Downstairs. Okay.
If you want to continue exploring. Okay. Do.
Oh.
So many. This one.
So while we're debating the pros and cons of getting my arm sewn back on, even if this isn't like a good option, it's kind of the only option, and Ren doesn't want to spend the rest of his life with one arm if there's a way to fix it.
I don't think you want to
Even a
spend another
chance of
fight without
fixing it.
both your arms.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Also, one of my best skills is my acrobatics and climbing skills, and with one arm, not quite the same.
Yeah, this land's
I don't
kind
know.
of messed
Well,
up.
with one arm, you have less weight, so you figure you actually get a little bit better at acrobatics.
And yet,
That
in this, you hear throughout this hallway for sure, like screaming and sort of maddened cackles and whispered curses throughout these various doors down this hallway. And Kilvin, you see, you see at the you see at the end there, this sort of other stitched together creature. It's like, whoa, and it seems to just be patrolling the halls.
Haven't we seen one of those before? We've seen a couple.
I've definitely seen.
And it walks up.
Okay.
It looks, stares you guys down.
Howdy.
Where's the abbot?
He's upstairs.
I don't know.
Are you allowed to be here?
Yeah.
If
We're
we
free to roam.
weren't, do you think we'd be here?
True.
Feeling
Yeah,
alright,
but
man?
you're free to roam around here.
Don't let any of them out of their rooms.
Why?
You
What
got
would
it.
happen?
I'd have to put them back.
Okay.
Do these
Oh, God.
Doors have like access to see into, or is it just a door?
It's just a door.
Okay. Well,
I hate this place. I hate it. It's pure hate.
back up slowly and pretend we were never here.
Yep.
You said we could look around.
Shit, I was muted. Snow, is this a window?
Yes, it is a
I was like, why is Ren dancing over there?
Are we on the ground floor?
yes, but if you look out that window, that's like a sheer drop, basically.
Oh, never mind.
Like,
There's a building out there.
yeah, that would be part of the village from straight
Oh.
down.
Gotcha.
Oh, we did a lap. You guys sure you don't want to check this place out?
Are you getting close to that figure?
I don't want to fuck with that thing.
I'm
dude.
staying 5 feet away from where it's stretched to, for sure.
Why can't I
Yeah.
enter the doors only from this side? It's weird.
As I pass through all of these doors, do I hear anything interesting?
Let's see here. So as you pass, you hear some chanting coming from this door. And other than the mad cackles and stuff, you hear through this door back here, it sounds like they're singing some sort of rhyme, but you can't tell what it is through the door.
Which room sounds the quietest?
Other than that, the other ones are basically the same.
Okay.
Like cackles, few screams.
There's no silent door?
Sorry, there's a lot of doors here to look through.
What? Wait, Tux's
Yeah,
status says bloodied.
Yep.
So this one,
He changed that.
you don't hear any noises coming from this door.
All right. Well, I walk over and I open the door.
Slowly? Quietly?
Oh,
Monsters.
and you see similar figures that you had seen before, and with various replaced body parts with animal parts. It says 9 of these mongrel creatures stand in the middle of this room, staring at the doorway in silence with hungry looks in their eyes.
I shut the door. I shut the door. I shut the door. I shut the door. I left the door shut.
Because you see they start to move towards the door, saliva coming out of their mouths.
I'm helping with this.
Okay, yeah, make an acrobatics check to throw the door quickly enough shut.
Quickly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you just shut it, and you hear them pounding on the door.
This is why we don't open doors.
Why don't they just open the doors themselves? This is really weird.
Kilvin, you probably could hear the rhyme from this room.
Oh, great. Okay.
And as you hear, the devil dwells in his dark house upon the misty pillar. First he'll taste her sweet, sweet blood, and then he'll have to kill her.
Okay.
Sorry, Irena. Actually, I want to take a peek in this door.
Okay. Yep, so you see 8 of these creatures caper
God.
about the wreckage of this bedchamber while singing a rhyme. One of them holds up a glittering gold statue as it leads this mad parade.
Oh, a gold statue! I want it.
Oh,
Shiny.
I mean, I'm all right.
Hey, I closed the door back as quietly as I opened it. I turned to that guy and I said, "Hey, we need to keep these guys alive, right?"
You see, and looms over you.
Yes or no?
Don't hurt them.
Fine.
And you see they're just in that little parade, or they're like going in a circle around the room. Basically, the guy in the front is holding this statue as they chant this rhyme over and over and over again.
All right.
Door open and use Mage Hand to grab it.
I cast Hypnotic Pattern on everything, including this guy right here, actually. Can I move this over one?
Okay.
Tux has to choose everybody that it affects, so it doesn't affect you, Kilvin.
Oh, okay.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern. Okay, so yeah, I tell Kilvin and I tell Kilvin I mean to step back out of range, and then I cast it right there in the hallway.
And
so
you're
that it hits
trying to
him.
get. Okay.
It hits him and all the creatures inside that room.
Okay.
And I guess anything else that the box touches.
Oh, damn, you got lucky. Let me see here. Got a lot of saving throws to roll here. Your DC is 15, yep.
Yep.
Okay. The spell goes off and you see this creature seems to kind of go limp.
Nice.
As well as all the creatures in the room except for one sort of go catatonic. And the one carrying the figure drops it, and you see the one that's still there scampers over and picks it up and begins like hugging it and rocking back and forth, and just starts to cry.
Okay. Kelvin, go
Grab
wrestle
it.
that one. Go wrestle
Take
that.
it from him.
Go get it. Fetch.
Okay. I do want to try to take this thing from it.
Okay, you're just gonna try to take it out of its hands.
I could have been more
Yeah.
persuasive and convincing, but you know.
Make a athletics check.
Anybody want to help me with this?
I'll come wrestle it with him.
Or like mage-handed, maybe?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'll do it from a. Well, yeah, that's not concentration. Yep, I'm doing it from outside the room, trying to mage hand with him.
Okay. Oh,
So
do you?
roll. Okay.
Would you still have? So make it at advantage if you're kind of using Mage Hand to try to pry it out. This actually, do you have Detect Magic up still?
No, because that's a concentration, and I'm concentrating on hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. Yep. Okay, so never mind.
Would he have detected the thing before he did it?
Yeah. Did you have it up? I mean.
No, because it expired a long time ago.
Okay.
Well, it hasn't been 10 minutes.
I don't know.
Kilvin, you're trying to pull at this thing, but this creature has just a death grip on it, and he's going, no! Mine! No!
More movement?
Can I do
going on,
non-lethal?
boys?
Sure, you come to a scene of Kilvin trying to wrestle this figure out of this frankly pathetic creature's hands.
Can I take a crack at it?
Yeah, please.
Be my
I'll
guest.
give guidance on this.
And you see the creature begins to start chanting again, the devil dwells in his dark house, upon them is to kill her.
Nice.
I will have to kill her. And with that, Raidriar, you manage to wrench it out, and you see this creature just puts its face on the floor and begins just sobbing.
Sucks to suck. Alright, what is this thing?
All right, let's go before the spell wears off. We've only got a minute.
Identify while we're
Let's get
walking.
outside.
You're all terrible people. Are these coffins back here?
No, they're troughs.
Oh, damn it.
And you
Okay.
see they have residue of some sort of meal.
Trough substance.
What about this tiny room over here?
Are you trying to get over there?
Can't. Well, I would choose to path like
Yeah, 'cause
straight
this
up.
bat-winged person is like basically following you on its chain.
Can I slip past this corner?
Make a acrobatics check.
Ooh,
Oh, that's not good.
even then.
Okay.
Still a
as
12.
you
That's
as
true.
you slip by, you see it lashes out with some claws.
Guess his name is.
22 to hit you.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you take 3 points of slashing damage.
Oh, this thing's a
Can I-
weakling.
Can I have that to 1 point? So I can see
Yeah,
it?
sure.
All right.
Yep.
Alrighty. What about this little door over here?
It appears to be locked.
Oh, really? So if I click on it, it won't open?
And you hear a more like braying and like coming from the other side of it.
I love your animal noises.
Rah, 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 rah.
Rada, rada.
Can I listen at these doors real quick? Similar
Same
thing?
exact. Yeah.
Oh, gross. Okay.
And you hear like scratching against the doors and everything. And
All right.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna cast detect magic, and then I'm gonna walk by a couple of these rooms again.
okay.
I did identify this object, by the way.
And while he's identifying, I'm detecting magic.
So
I say, hold up,
Bring
guys.
that.
Give me 10 minutes.
you can add this to your inventory.
Okay.
Because it technically doesn't have a name. This is the statue of some sort of saint.
Okay.
A good aligned character that carries this statue can add +1 to their saving throws.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Just
Okay.
their saving throws?
Let me
Quite
see.
rough.
Let me read what it says. It grants any good aligned creature that carries it a +1 bonus to saving
Well,
throws.
only one of us can use that, so.
And I now have +2 in all my saving throws.
Wait, isn't Raidriar lawful good?
He's lawful.
Neutral.
Neutral/evil.
Neutral.
Okay.
Lawful Nevil.
That's sick.
What lineman are you? Evil Knievel.
So yeah, wherever you change the bonus to be 1, go ahead and just change it to 2, I guess.
Funny. While that's
Kilvin knew it
happening-
was a saintly thing, that's why he got it.
But Tux, you're not picking up any magic.
What about if I walk closer to these doors?
No magic.
Okay. I'm paused, by the way.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll pause.
So while
Back
I'm
in-
walking by this guy, I'm going to create the minor illusion of a second rock gnome that's like right out of reach of him, trying to get his attention. Then I'm gonna walk
Okay.
over to these doors, and you said I'm not detecting anything.
Nope.
I'll peek inside this one though.
It's locked. And as you mess with the door, you hear something slamming against the other side of it.
Hey, thief,
Like
you
he's trying to get out.
wanna pick this?
It's something slamming against the door on the inside. Do you really want in there?
I just want to know.
These similar things are happening to the doors down here as well.
What door do you want me to pick?
Yeah, let's try one of these doors.
Does this require attunement, or is this an item I can hold?
Just an item. This is whoever holds it.
Sick.
Did we ever fix my thieves' tools, or is it a D20 plus my proficiency?
Shit, I thought I did. Oh well.
I can check. I just haven't checked.
What the hell?
I know it's in my
There's more things
inventory.
in there.
If I just add, I can just do this.
Thieves' tools.
There we go. I threw the actual set into your inventory now. That should actually roll.
There we
it.
go. Do you? All right.
Let me
Jackson,
make
is this
sure
what you
it's.
want?
Hold on. Make sure it is. You're proficient with it.
I am proficient with
Yep,
thieves'
there we go.
tools.
There we go. Now it should work like normal.
Nice pick. All right.
Yeah.
Take a peek and see if we can get anything useful out of that room.
No, this was my role in this endeavor.
And you see immediately when you unlock the door, figure comes bursting out. It's time to roll initiative, folks.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
No.
These things are weak. This is nothing.
Yeah, but Raidriar's on the best shape right now.
Also,
I have 15 HP.
I don't want them to be mad at us.
She said nothing was off limits.
Killing things is probably off limits.
I'll push it back in and then we can close the door.
That would be
Okay,
ideal.
Ren, it's your turn.
I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
And shut.
30. Use my action to shut the door.
Is there a commotion out there?
Well, do I need to use my action to shut the door?
No.
No? Okay, then I use the
Just
dash
for your
action. I use the dash action and go 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And go, nothing's wrong. One of your subjects just happened to pop out of his room, and so my friends are gently placing him back. But more importantly, I found this, and I pull the dart out of my pocket and say, "Why are you trying to kill me, man?"
Okay.
And then I end my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the normal shove, but I have the maneuvering die that lets me do the push attack. That's up to 15 feet.
Yeah, you would throw that fucker right. Keep him. Yeah.
You guys see that video of the woman who grabs the goose by the neck and just carries it over?
No,
Sorry,
but
this-
you need to share that after this.
So how would this work? I'm not trying to actually hit it with my sword. I'm just trying to do the push attack.
What does it say for that?
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to drive it back. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, you push the target up to 15 feet from you.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying if you don't want to do damage to it and just do the pushing part, that's totally fine.
Okay, so I have to land a hit though.
Yep.
So I'll just roll this weapon die here.
That
so
hits.
it's a 13 hit.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do.
And then-
okay, it's a push attack. So he has to
And
make
I-
a strength saving throw, DC of 8 plus 3 plus 4, so 15.
You try to push this figure back,
Oh, for
but
fuck's sake!
but somehow it manages to hold its ground and go.
Can I grapple it?
And you see it. This one has its arms have become like bare arms.
Can I grapple it?
Can you make a grapple? Oh yeah, you can have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
You'd like to, yeah. Just go ahead
So-
and make a athletics check.
Come on. There, hey.
Nice.
You see it put all of its effort into resisting your push, and now it's like it wasn't even a contest for you to grapple this
Okay.
thing.
Can I just push him in here?
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Can I like go
assuming-
and use my free object thing to close the door?
I don't. Can you like? How does releasing a grapple work?
I mean, if not, I can just close the door behind it. That's the plan.
It's gonna get to move though.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a free thing. So yeah, you can
Yeah,
let
okay.
go and slam the door shut.
Sweet.
But it's not locked.
Hold it shut.
Well, it doesn't. It's about to have his turn. Shit. Can I like push myself up against the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Did
So your
Ren
turn,
drop
right?
these
That's my turn.
picking tools in his panic or no?
No, I didn't panic. I calmly walked in there to make sure that priest
It's
guy
gonna
didn't kill us all.
try. It's gonna try to use its action to push through the door here. So go
Wait,
ahead
were
and
the other doors up here locked?
Yes.
Oh. How do we open
Oh
them?
no. The ones in there were not locked.
Oh.
Just these ones out here were locked.
Huh. That's interesting.
Go ahead and make an athletics check as it
Okay.
tries to push.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just holding it. It's just pounding on the door and yelling. Kilvin, it's your turn.
I lock the door.
Okay, you lock the door.
Oh, the lock was that easy?
Yes.
Well, the mechanism might be on the outside because
Yes.
the purpose of the lock is to keep things in. I don't even know why I picked it in the
Yes.
first place.
Yeah, and I should have said something, but that honestly slipped my mind too. That's my bad.
Yeah. I was about to say, oh shit, we have to get Red back out here so we can lock it.
Oh boy. Okay. We did
I
it.
think isn't that like the third time that's happened where you picked a lock that didn't need to be picked?
Yeah, that's possible.
Probably.
Yeah, it's been like prisons mostly and cell sort.
All right. Well, we've seen everything, right? We didn't miss any doors. It's time to go outside this corridor and keep looking.
I'm pretty happy with how we ended up with this. This is a good win.
Ren, you see he turns his fingers
Still
like,
a comic, by the way.
remember how we practiced pinky out, and you see she's holding a glass.
She's
this
learning.
guy is so weird. What if we just spell magic on him and he's just a fucking squirrel or something?
So, do you need anything, Ren?
Shit, I'm sorry. I was muted again. I've been talking this whole fucking time. Yeah, I asked him about the dart. I'm like, why did you try to impale me? I walked into one of your rooms and this tried to kill me.
That must have been the room where my guest was staying. Like I said, she was quite the fiery one.
Oh, how did she
Oh.
manage to get out of the room without disarming her own traps?
She's just that
Better
good.
ask her.
All right then.
I believe there's a window in that room.
Shit. Did we should have looked around that room more, huh?
I did. I
Yeah.
inspected that room.
Okay.
It seemed pretty empty except for the empty can of grease.
Did we look at the window?
I mean, I didn't look at the window, but
Okay.
It was a from what you remember, there were some windows.
Is that a window that like is a 60-foot drop or?
Yes, it would be a pretty steep drop.
nothing's impossible with a rope, though.
True.
So I asked the dude I meant to say earlier, so can I take a trip back into town and come back and give you my final decision on the procedure tonight? Is it early in the day, or would you need to start immediately?
The sooner the better.
Okay. I want to go talk to Isaac first, though.
You can go
Very
get Isaac
well.
while we keep exploring.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
wanna go.
Actually, come to think of it, though, I don't really need to go get him because I don't want to spend a month here. And I also don't want to turn into a dog.
We can just do the book while you're getting your procedure done.
True.
That would be interesting.
We could start immediately if you'd like.
Your
I
call,
was probably wait until I figure out who the fuck he is.
I feel well. I suppose we aren't like in a hurry to get anywhere. Like we're not in a ridiculous hurry to get to the werewolves or anything. So we could spend a night in town, and then I could come back tomorrow if we're fine
I mean-
spending 3 days here.
I think that was the plan anyway.
Okay. I tell him let's start tomorrow night. I'm still thinking about it.
Very well.
Keep your schedule
Oh.
open.
Let me know if you see that boy I raised from the dead.
Already?
Yeah, we'll do.
Why?
Typically, I don't like raising people that aren't strong, I would say. Children are quite weak. The process can have quite an effect on them.
Quick question. How much do you know about people coming in and out of this plane of existence when trying to leave Strahd's valley?
Well, I know that it's any sort of that kind of magic. It does not get you out.
What happens to someone who tries?
Well, it's hard to say, but I can't imagine it would be pleasant for those who tried.
Is there a way to help them if we know someone who did?
Well, I'd have to look into that.
Yeah, get back to me on that one.
I haven't had any experience with that, honestly.
We know someone who did try to leave, and he doesn't seem to be in great shape anymore.
That is quite sad to hear.
If you find him for us, you can have his arm.
Yeah, you can have his ears if you want.
Yep. Anything's fair game.
I think he's got a really cute nose.
Oh,
Yeah. He's got some excellent pinky toes.
And with that, I exit the corridor, and I say, Kilvin, come here. We got more stuff to steal. I didn't mean to open this door.
Maybe we should just, go get a night's rest or something and then come back here? Because
Yeah, I'm okay with
probably
that.
other fights here.
That's metagaming.
Is
No,
it?
it's not.
No.
We're
We're all hurt
bloody.
pretty badly.
What time
I'm
is it?
still bleeding.
you guys, you
My
forget
ribs,
that
you stupid no.
that you guys did, all those fights you guys did last session were today.
Yeah, you're right. No, it was 8 days and 21 hours ago.
My knee.
Yeah, and I got bit by a
feel my-
vampire, but a gnome's curiosity is insatiable. Alright, let's go get some rest.
Unreal.
Oh, are we leaving?
Where are we going? DM, take us away.
Let's go back to the Burgomaster's house.
No,
Is
I
there
wanna-
anything else to see in town?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see if there's a smith or a shop or anything.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to head down from the mountain?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You all head back down to the village. So, what do you guys want to do first? There's those two shops you passed by.
I'm sorry, there was the one Emporium. Oh yeah, Taylor Swift. Never mind.
Yep.
Well, I've never met a celebrity before, so...
So there's that. Kilvin, are you interested? There's a smith here.
I am. Yes.
Yeah. So you ask around some of the few villagers you see, and they do say that there is a smith named Grigori Strum.
Okay.
Ori? That sounds familiar.
Does he carry
They
a
point me in the right
shotgun?
direction of where he works.
Yeah. Yep. They let you know where he is. So yeah. So where are you guys going first?
I guess there.
I mean, you guys can split up and do whatever.
Oh, okay. Are there people's houses around?
Yeah, I mean, there's that. Just they look like normal cottages. You see people. Mostly, you see people in their backyards working.
I would like
tending
to-
whatever crops that they have or whatever livestock they might.
I would like to try to look around at a house that doesn't seem to have people wandering around it, and I would like to sneak into their backyard.
Okay. Make an perception check to see if you can find a house that no one's around. 10. Okay. After a little bit of time, I'd imagine you guys are kind of splitting up for a little bit right now, if you're doing this, Ren.
Sure.
So yeah, you managed to find a home. Doesn't seem anybody. Everybody's either out doing something or nobody's around. What do you want to do?
Wait, that sounds exciting. Can I come with him? Ren, can I come
Sure.
with you?
Yeah, sure. I want to look around. I want to sneak to their backyard. I just kind of want to not look creepy, but I want to inspect their backyard.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for graves.
Yeah, I mean, behind,
Grave robbing?
behind this home, a little past where their backyard is, there are about 4 graves unmarked.
Are any of them open?
No, they're all filled.
All right, I'd like to look for another house that has few people around. I really want to use this. If I put this in some, if this wineskin sleeps with a dead person, it fills up with wine.
So you want to look around for an open grave that has a dead body in it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Weren't there bodies back at the Abbey?
Not dead ones.
Oh, that's right. You pushed the
They
morgue.
were almost dead.
I
I should
guess-
have asked the abbot if I could borrow a dead person.
I guess make a. Oh God. Make another perception check as you look around town. This is going to take a significant amount of time, probably.
Not
Even with the
perception like
20
that.
Yeah, I mean, looking around town, it doesn't seem there's any open graves. No one's recently passed, it seems.
I'll couch this for now.
I promise that if I die, you can use my body to refill your wineskin.
So, Kilvin,
Yeah.
You peel off from their shenanigans here, and you do find a small outdoor forge that seems to be connected to a home, and you see a middle-aged man is just sitting there, and you see he seems to be working on some horseshoes.
How's it going, sir, Smith?
Oh, well, how are you? Damn, you're wearing some nice set there. And you see behind him now, you see a few sets of like really well-made armor. You see a full set of plate armor,
Okay.
set of chainmail armor, and a set of half-plate armor.
Okay. Interesting. Do any of them appear to be magical? I guess
No, I mean,
Okay.
they just look normal. But they are very well made. You as someone who is, or who knows the craft of forging, can definitely tell that these were made with much care and much expertise.
Thank you. I see you have some very nice pieces yourself.
Oh, those? Wasn't me. It's my grandfather. He was the well-known one.
Ah.
I just make, fix tools. I can fix armor,
Damn boomers.
nails, whatever the town needs.
Let's see. What do you have for sale, if anything?
Like I said, don't really have much for sale. Just
Okay.
keep up things working for the town. But you're welcome to use my tools if you'd like.
Sure. Yeah. If you need help either making weapons or armor for anybody here, I'm proficient smith.
Oh,
So if you want to expand your business for a little while.
keep that in mind. Although I think you'll find there's not much gold to go around in this town.
I would trade for raw material, raw metal as well.
That's something that some people probably would have.
Hopefully, look forward to doing business with you.
Yeah, sounds good.
What about those armors? Are those for sale or are they
Uh,
yours?
Well, like I said, it's from my grandfather, but I mean, I don't really got much use for them anymore, so if you want to buy them off me,
I would be interested. How much are you willing to part with them for?
Well,
What you got?
I heard that this stuff is pretty valuable.
That it is.
Maybe for the plate, I could let that go for, I don't know, 1,000 gold.
That seems pretty reasonable to me, but a little bit out of my price range for the time being.
Mm-hmm. And then... are you interested in the chainmail and the half plate?
Sure. Yeah, I'd be curious just to see at least a half plate.
Yeah, half plate, and you can probably let that go for about 500.
Okay.
What's half plate even?
And how much would you willing to cut down on that if I trade you the plate I'm wearing currently?
Oh, well, I mean, bartering is nice here. You'll find that most shops go off of that. But like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to use it for. And these have been sitting here for as long as I can remember. Like I said, my grandfather made them.
Right. That's fair. All right. Well, I will look you up once I am in the market for it.
Oh, nice to meet you again. Name?
Kilvin. Nice to meet you, Gregory.
Okay.
When we all meet up, I ask Kelvin, what was Taylor Swift like?
I haven't been back that way yet. You go see now?
Yeah, let's check her out.
Taylor Swift.
Okay. So you go into the shop, and you see a short man behind the counter. And you see he's got these spectacles on, and he's currently seems to be mending some clothes. And as you come in, he spins around and goes, "Oh, now I have not seen people wearing things like that in some time."
Who is he, Jim Carrey?
Oh, you like the
sorry.
cloak?
Mr. Taylor Swift at your service.
Oh, wait, Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Swift is spelled SWYFT.
Okay.
You like this cloak? I had it personally tailored for me in Valaki.
Yes. I recognize the work.
Is that your voice we're hearing on the radio?
I'm sorry, what? Radio?
I'm not here. Continue.
Oh, well, what would you want to tag along, Raidriar? You can if you want.
Sure. Also, I would have reminded the party at some point that I was bitten by a werewolf, and I don't know how it works.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh, were we supposed to tell the abbot about that?
Well, I'm not letting him touch my ass.
Oh, you didn't let the curse. You didn't let him heal your curse. I thought he did.
No, he started to reach out to touch me, and then I grabbed his hand.
Okay, so you never accepted.
Yeah, no. My plan is to go into the armor, and then have someone else take control of it, and just tell it to stand still. So I'm just inside of it, locked up, in case I ever turn or something.
Won't it explode if you turn into a werewolf?
I don't think so.
Will you suffocate and get crushed?
The armor has holes in it.
But you would become larger.
Would I?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
The werewolf I saw was normal size.
Have you not played Skyrim?
I think you kind of have to also separate size from, like, I mean, obviously a person doesn't take up a 5 foot by 5 foot square.
It's true.
And
Worst
the
comes to
werewolves you
worst.
see were fairly larger than you.
Well, who knows when it actually happens, though.
For your own safety, just be aware that if you attack me, I won't hold back.
Oh, I'm very frightened.
Probably should be.
There's one thing I know that you can do, is take down a single werewolf.
So,
Sorry, that was rude. Anyway.
you all are, if you don't mind me asking, I've heard of you kind, like, you go out, find things, you collect things.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have any sort of collectibles I'm kind of a collector of fine clothing and other
Do you have body parts?
Excuse me?
Yeah, we have to trade one to the Abbot so that he can heal me.
I'm in the market for a nose.
I deal in clothes.
Ben,
I'm a tailor.
Okay.
For
collect
clothes, not just clothes. Sometimes, I do like to collect things, like fancy rugs, fancy, dresses.
What about personalized toys?
Or like really nice cloaks given to us by a rich man.
Yeah. I pull the 3 cloaks out of the bag of holding that Strahd gave us and say, "What about something like this?"
Oh,
And the gloves.
Yeah. Okay, I take that back. There's only two cloaks because Isaac's wearing one.
Right.
So, 2 cloaks and a pair of gloves.
Let me see here. I could probably give you 50 gold for them.
Would you be willing to barter some of your own fine works?
Oh, what are you in? What are you looking for?
I don't know. I started this conversation. I don't know.
Most of the stuff I make is on demand. I mostly just collect. I don't really have a stock, as you would say.
I want a hat.
A hat? That's something I can. What kind of hat would you like?
I want a kick-ass hat.
I see. I understand. Let me take care of it for you.
Excellent. I give
can
him
I take
the
a few
cloak.
measurements real quick, if you don't mind?
Absolutely.
And yeah, he goes apart taking measurements of your head. Ah, there we go. Well, anything else?
No. But he can, if the hat isn't worth the whole 2 cloaks, 1 pair of gloves, he can pay the difference if he wants. Or if his fine craftsmanship is worth it, that's fine too.
I'll let you decide that.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I'm in the business of making friends here.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to 50 gold. That's literally worth its weight in metal.
True.
I don't know. I don't want to. I hand him the cloaks and I say, I want nothing from he who must not be named.
Okay. Very well. I will get to work. I'll let you know. How long are you staying for?
Until that hat's done, I'm committed now.
Where can I find you then?
At the burgomaster's house.
Very well. I guess most guests do stay there. Well, no problem.
Neat.
To the burgomaster.
I guess so.
Has that raven come back yet?
No, it has not. I mean, it took you guys a decent amount of time to get here, even when you're moving fast, and
True.
it's got to fly there and then fly back.
That's fine. We won't go back till the morning anyway.
Is there anything else to see in the town besides homes that you mentioned before?
The only other thing was that they mentioned, or the burgomaster mentioned, that they drew water from a pool that seemed to never run out of fresh water. And that there was the Lady Kate's Wonder Emporium that he went by.
Oh yeah, the thrift store. Of course I want to go to the thrift store.
Yeah. Too.
All right, let's check it out.
I gotta pop some tags. Got $20 in my pocket.
Okay. As you come in here, you immediately notice that there's not really a shop here, more of less piles of junk everywhere. Stacked pretty tall. It's pretty hoarderish. And you see a old woman bent over at the counter that you can just barely make your way through all this stuff, and you see she goes, "Hey, who are you? Who are you people?
What does she do?
Hey,
Okay.
what do you guys want to do with old woman Katarina?"
We're just here to look at your wares.
Oh, well, I don't take gold. I only trade. I
Sounds
find
good to me.
coins are boring. Coins are boring.
I'd love to
Why
have one
does
of
no one in
Katarina's
this
signature
town
daggers.
just take some money? I will pay that
Shut
Abbot
up.
100 gold to just heal me and just not ask for my goddamn left nipple or some shit. I'm sorry, continue.
Ren walks up to the old lady. Is she like behind a counter? Is she in a rocking chair? Is she like waving her?
She's just sitting behind the counter.
I put my one good arm on the counter and crack a grin and say, "Well, boy, have I got some things for you, but what have you got?"
And just look around.
Anything magical? Anything
Are
that
you-
looks useful?
Make a investigation check, Tux. If you're looking through the
Can you
junk.
At advantage?
can you make it an advantage since we're all probably looking?
Sure.
Fucking hell,
Yeah,
guys.
there's some nice rolls.
There's a lot of shit here, and
Detect magic, maybe?
Yeah, I guess I'll start ritual casting while everyone's talking.
So Ren's gonna start haggling. He whips out the rubbing of the safety dance from the mage's tower and goes, "This is over 2,000 years old."
Ooh.
They say that if you do this dance every day for a year, you'll live for another year.
Well, what do you want to trade for it?
I don't know yet.
And she says, well, let me look, and you see she's rummaging around. I got this. And she slaps down on the desk. You see a pocket watch. And she goes, it's weird. And when you get at midnight, the thing goes back an hour instead of forward an hour, and then continues from there.
That sounds useful. 1 day of the year.
Sold. And I delete the safety dance rubbing from my inventory.
Why?
I don't know what that pocket watch is, but it's mine now.
So add a pocket watch that runs backwards for an hour every midnight.
Okay, hold on. I get out. What else have we got? A forest folk effigy. And say this is a relic from the northern mountains.
Ooh. I got this, and she rummages through and slaps down a picture, a drawing, actually. And it's weird, Ren. This picture looks very familiar to an imaginary friend you had in the streets as a kid. She made up to keep yourself less lonely.
Okay, what was the first item? Pocket watch.
Yep.
That runs backwards.
Backwards for an hour every midnight.
For an hour every midnight. Okay.
And then this is a picture you drew as a child of your imaginary friend.
Absolutely. I don't even question why she has that.
I put this down on the table and I say, you got anything a little bit more potent?
See, she rummages around and slaps a lock down on the table.
What does it do?
Watch this. She pulls out a dagger from under the table.
I take a step back.
And you see the lock is currently closed, and she cuts her finger and drips blood in the keyhole, and the lock opens.
I put the scroll back in my bag. Has detect magic? Has detect magic ended?
There are 2 magical items in this room under the piles of junk.
Can I take them out?
Yeah. So one of them, you look through and you find is a cloak.
Oh shit!
That looks pretty nice. It's it's a little It's weird. It as you look at this cloak, it seems to like shift and shimmer almost.
That'll take 10 minutes. We may as well just ask her what it does.
And looking through, you also find a rapier buried beneath that seems to not have aged a day.
Oh, I have proficiency with those.
I ask her about these 2 items, and I say, these do anything?
I haven't seen those in a long time. I don't know what the hell they do.
Fuck. Okay. I toss them to Kilvin.
Ren pulls out a bottle of grape mash 11 or whatever, corked with a piton, and says, "What do you give me for this?"
I can get wine whenever I want to get wine. Give me something new, something interesting.
I pull out the Tome of Necromancy.
Oh, what's this? Oh.
This is a Tome of Necromancy.
Necromancy?
A tome of it.
And that's some heavy duty shit. Let me tell you, I'm a wizard.
Can I look at it?
You can, and I just hold it out.
Can you open it?
What if you could open it? And I slide it towards her.
And you see she looks through and she goes, "Oh. And how many pictures are there? I can't read.
God, yes.
They say that one need only ponder what is within a magical tome in order to gain an understanding of it.
Do you believe that, Raidriar?
What?
Would you believe that statement you just said? Or would you say you're trying to bullshit her?
I'm not an idiot.
I'm just
No.
saying. Go ahead and roll a deception check.
God damn
Weird.
our rolls.
We are killing it tonight.
I do a lot of bartering in my day, and I know when I smell bullshit.
I
That
pull
wasn't
out
me.
baby dragon skeleton. Drop it on the table.
Ooh. Ooh. I like this thing.
You're just gonna give up bones like that, Kilvin?
It has to be
Cool.
humanoid, so.
Okay, what do you want for it?
Get a rapier.
Do you want the rapier or what was the other? The cloak that was invisible. Okay.
And
I
eventually,
want
we'll
to-
find something for
You want the
both.
cloak?
No, I want to buy the rapier, but I want to identify on the cloak.
Hello?
We lost our
Hi.
connection to the server.
Hello?
Hey,
Yes,
sorry
sir.
about that.
Welcome back.
Hello.
So what? The last thing I heard was when she asked what you wanted to trade for,
Okay,
or what do you
so
want for the skeleton?
I would like to trade for the rapier, but I want to identify on the cloak.
Okay. This is a cloak of displacement.
Okay.
While you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location,
That's
causing
mine.
any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn.
That's mine. Gimme, gimme.
You can trade for it then.
Dibs.
I found it.
So right now, Raidriar owns it because he's got the cool tome. Or no, wait,
No,
what was she on now?
She traded the dragon.
Oh, dragon bones.
Dragon
Yeah.
skeleton.
What about this? And I pull out the blood spear of Kavan.
Oh boy.
Shit.
It's fucking useless. Did the guy say like this will help you in the future?
Yeah, he said once it's determined your worth, it'll reveal it's true.
Oh, well, never mind. I still want to hang on to that. Well, with this, and I hold out the poisoned wineskin. And I say, "This is
Oh,
filled
no, it's
with a
Happening again.
Oh,
Dang.
But I put the
Damn
cloak in
you,
your
Strahd.
inventory, Kilvin.
It's the curse.
Oh, wait. What?
Let me see.
Okay, there we
Okay, very boom.
oh, that could not have been timed better.
What are you doing?
Oh
you
my
doing?
god,
What?
that was incredible, Snow.
What?
You said it was like, okay, it's
Okay, there we doom.
Okay. What the fuck are you doing, Tux?
I just wanted to see if I could get that cloak from Kilvin.
Oh. Yeah, no. Kilvin's not having any of your bullshit. He sees that.
I say, I found it! Give me!
Okay, technically, I wanted to buy the rapier. I just wanted to identify on the cloak while I'm holding it.
in theory. What would you
Oh.
give me for this, though?
So if you can still buy it, Tux, if you want to.
How much for it?
From her, I don't know.
Oh,
Something
so
cool.
you don't have it. I see.
Kelvin just bought the rapier.
Oh,
Yes.
he's trading for the rapier. Okay,
Yep.
so there you go. Identifying, it's just a +1 rapier.
Okay, and I'm handing that to Ren and say, you owe me.
Oh, thanks, man. I hand him back the regular rapier that I have for scrap metal and say,
Okay, that works.
no problem.
I take out 20 gold and I say, you ever see this much money before?
I don't like money. It's boring.
God damn it.
Ren pulls out the Blackwood skull pipe that we got from that random Eldritch Horrors item list.
Ooh. Does it do anything special?
You'll have to smoke it to find out, but I'm pretty sure it does.
I can identify this too, I guess.
I don't remember what it does, but
I have to.
I know it got explained to me at some point.
Yes, let me see. There's a lot of things here that I gotta look through.
I got the skull pipe at the same time as the refillable death wine skin.
Okay. Oh, it's a black wooden pipe, so it's just a normal wooden pipe, but it puffs smoke that looks like skulls.
Yeah. I light it. I ask Kilvin to sacred flame it, and I light it and puff a skull for
got you.
her.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
I'll trade the cloak for it.
Oh, nice. All
Oh,
right,
I was
delete
about to
it
pull
from
some
names.
magic shit. Okay. Yep, I'll take that. Give me,
But no,
one.
it's in Ren's pockets now.
Give me, Ren. Give me.
Ren
Give
gives
me.
a pretty big smirk. and I
Give
go,
me.
I know that someone's holding onto a superior health potion, and I kind of dangle the cloak out in front of me.
What the
To be
fuck?
fair, that much healing is probably more for like.
I was gonna use it on you guys regardless.
Yeah,
Fine, take it.
I'm-
Here, I
I'm-
throw the
I'm-
I throw the
hold on.
potion at him. Give me the
I'll call
cloak.
my favorite on Ren and
No.
give it to Tux, and Tux
God.
will be a favor.
God, no, don't throw the potion. I give you the cloak. I'm just messing with you.
All right, I take the cloak and I say thank you.
I have one more item that I'd like to ask her if she's seen. There was a human bone knife that we picked up in the House of Horrors at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I show it to her and say, "This is the sharpest knife in this entire valley."
Sharper than this, and she whips out the dagger again.
I say, yes. Yes, it is."
I see it.
I hand it to her, and
She takes it and she slices one of her fingers a little bit. Man, not
Just
sharper.
Cut a piece of paper, my god.
I think mine's sharper.
What do you
Like,
give me for this? And I do pull out the Blood Spear of Kavan.
And you see she starts rummaging around again.
she pulls out Strahd.
Here's a Strahd.
I got this. And she pulls out, and it looks to be a wooden hand.
What does it do?
It's a wooden hand.
Hey, you could give that to the abbot.
Deal.
You know, like a pirate would use.
No, I'm just kidding. What about this? And I hold out the poisoned wine water skin.
Oh, this is freaky. She pulls out a spyglass.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, look through it.
I look through it.
When you look through it, you see that it looks it looks normal, like you see something normally, but it looks like there's this terrible, awful storm occurring wherever you look.
Huh.
Lightning and heavy rain and
This seems like it might have no uses.
It reminds you of the sea.
What does it do?
yeah, you look through it. It looks weird.
That's it?
I love this woman.
What you just expect me to freaking have all this shit?
You had a cloak that did cool stuff.
I don't know where I got that from. I just collect shit. People trade me shit. I pick up shit from dead people. I mean, I find things.
What's the best thing you've ever found? The most powerful thing you've ever found?
I mean, she doesn't seem very power hungry, so she probably wouldn't know.
I mean, you can tell by looking at us what we're interested in.
Powerful.
And we have I have plenty more things.
I got
Yeah,
it.
I got
But I
this.
need to know what you've
She
got.
pulls out, she slams down, it seems to be a bottle of ink.
And what does this do?
It's weird ink. It's completely invisible, except right at sunset. And once the sun sets, can't see it anymore.
Not useful when there's no sun.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, except the sun doesn't shine here.
Well, no. So the sun still goes through like a day-night cycle. It just like the daylight's been muted.
Oh, okay. So it might still work here then.
I am kind of disappointed. But
That's the coolest thing she thinks she found.
Yeah. And she's giving it to you. Feel
Yeah,
honored.
I mean, you use detect
scrub.
magic, and you can't see anything that gives off as much magical as those two items.
I love it so much. This lady is the coolest.
Agreed.
I guess I'll pass.
Oh, I got this!
Oh, yeah. What?
Ren, go ahead.
And she slams down an urn. Got my husband's ashes in it. If you got anything cool, I'm willing to trade.
Oh my god!
Ren immediately steps up to the counter and pulls the dream pie out of his pocket and says, "This have been on a long road, but it is still an exceptional sweet.
It'll take you places.
Does it do anything?
It absolutely
Eat it and you will
will.
experience a high like
Yep.
never before.
Yep, it's the most psychedelic pie you have ever tried.
Like, do I need to be in a safe space for this, or
Probably.
how does it
Probably
work?
help.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, you just eat it and then you have fun, and then you wake up later perfectly fine. It's quite the miracle pie.
Wait, are you saying this thing gives you nice dreams?
Exactly.
Yes.
Dream pie.
Yeah, I think I'll take that. Some people have complaining about crazy nightmares they've been having.
Yeah. Alrighty. I trade her for the bottle of ink.
Okay.
If that's what she does.
So
and
go
then,
ahead and add that. A bottle of
Okay.
invisible ink that can only be read at sunset.
Alrighty. And then the last thing that I wanted is I untie my chandelier from my back and set it on the counter
Sure, didn't care this whole time.
from the murder house.
Huh. You want to trade this?
Maybe. What do you got?
I got this, and she slams a black book down on the table.
Some of necromancy.
What's in? Can I click it open?
Well, I tore out the pages because I don't want you looking at that. Anyways, basically, you sleep near to this thing, records your dreams.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That is interesting.
huh.
Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm more interested in your husband's ashes.
You want my husband's ashes for what?
Can I look at the urn? Is there any room inside of it besides
Filled
his
with
ashes? Is it completely full, or would a
Pretty
refillable
close
death
to full.
wineskin fit in it?
You could probably, work something in there, yeah.
I'm more interested in that.
Okay. Here.
Alright.
What are you trading with her again? What did you offer?
I'm trading my chandelier to her.
Oh, yeah.
Investment.
Yeah, seems like a fair deal to me.
Glad. I stuffed the empty death wineskin in the urn.
He would have liked that.
It's okay, I'll keep him safe, I promise. He's gonna bring me unlimited booze. What should I call these ashes? What's your husband's name, good lady?
Seasoning.
As you see when Raidriar says that, she just starts cackling. Oh, that shit's hilarious.
Stare in the eyes and start eating it by the handful.
No, I just want to know what his name was so I can name the ashes.
His name was Stefan. Kind of a prick, if you ask me.
Well, you married him.
Shows how smart I am.
Well, you made some pretty good deals today, that I'm pretty sure of.
Yeah.
For us, yeah.
You guys find anything else interesting?
I
Awesome.
do have this lantern. I don't think it's in my inventory, though. Curious about it.
Oh, that lantern that Strahd gave you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a very finely crafted. Are you trying to ask her if she has anything to trade for that?
No, hold on to it. I want to look at it first.
Okay.
Hilarious. I almost tried to trade the platinum dagger, but I'll hold on to it for now. I'm done.
I'm good.
Okay.
That was
So, after that, where are you guys going now?
We have not done anything, have we?
We got a lot of actually really cool items today.
We did.
Well,
Very interesting.
Ren's curse got lifted, and so did Tux's.
Nuh-uh. Ren's curse was already lifted.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Technically, it was still the
Tux's curse
session.
got lifted.
Oh yeah, Ren, you said you had something you wanted to tell us.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's getting close to 9. It might have to wait till next time, but we can see. I'm kidding. We can go to the Burgomaster's house. I was gonna tell you when we weren't around anyone else, and maybe I don't know if anybody has a spell that prevents scrying for 10 minutes.
I'll start channeling up my detect magic.
Oh, is that how that works?
He could see the thingy. You would at least know.
Right.
Okay, go ahead and tell us
But yeah, I'll say
go to the
about the
mansion.
terrible mistake you've made.
Tux.
Make
I'll say like you guys do this on the way to the cottage, the Burgomaster's cottage. So,
Okay.
and we'll do this, and then we'll end the session there.
Okay, so when we were in the river, Ren blacked out and woke up and got offered help, or more or less a chance, at Strahd by a floating golden mask, and wasn't initially was pretty creeped out, but seemed like there were no strings attached to this help at the moment. And Ren's not in the most stable mental state, so I said yes to allowing whatever being this was to intervene in the future, because obviously they were an enemy of Strahd of some kind, and they said they were looking forward to our partnership. And I know from experience, and Ren glares at Tux, not to keep secrets from the group.
Hi.
But
I haven't kept that many secrets from you guys since.
but
Well,
Ren says,
well, it's not so much the quantity as much as quality of the secrets.
but Ren says, I am completely in on this idea. It's kind of given me a purpose again. I feel much more better equipped to handle whatever's coming, given that we have some support.
You know that when you die, he takes control of your body.
Oh yeah? Is this what you've experienced in the past?
That's what he told me would happen.
Who?
The voice that came into my head told me that he could help me take out Strahd and cure me of the curse.
Yeah, he didn't say that. I asked him what it would cost me for his help, for its help, and he said, well, I mean, he did evade. He basically said, don't worry about it, but when the time comes, you would gladly pay the price for it. So I assumed that I wasn't getting any further in that dialogue tree.
Can you petition them right now?
Ren thinks really hard and says, hey, mask man.
Make a religion check.
A religion check? I'm not very religious.
If it's got like literally every one of our other, hey!
Wow.
And what are you asking? Are you saying anything specific, or what are you saying?
I say, hey, my friends don't think you exist.
What?
Or basically I say, hey, my friends asked me if I could contact you, and I decided to try it. And that's what I'm concentrating on. Like, I'm just concentrating on contacting the golden mask, I guess.
As you all sit there for a moment, Tux, Kilvin, and Raidriar.
Yes.
Ren, you lose track of him. You don't know where he went.
But
Ren, you're just standing right there.
my
in front
detect
of him.
magic's still going off, right? And I sense nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's gone.
And then all of a sudden, you guys are like, "Whoa, he was
You
right."
can't detect things that are invisible.
Whoa, he's right there in front of you, the whole time. He never moved. It's almost like you lost track of him, even though you were talking to him. It's really a really weird feeling. Ren, all of a sudden, you were just standing there, and all of a sudden, everybody looked super confused around you.
Are they still confused, or was it
No, it was
momentary?
like for a moment, and then you guys noticed he was right there in
That
front
was
of
a
you the
neat
whole
party
time.
trick, dude.
I bow and say basically, so the conversation I had with the floating mask, he wouldn't really tell me who he was, but it was very obvious that it was opposing Strahd as well. And at this point, like, not to metagame, but in Ren's psyche, whatever he's gonna end up paying to get an actual shot at hurting Strahd somehow is probably worth it. So that's what his thought process is, and he feels a lot better about it.
Okay. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you're happy.
He is. I'm happy. Ren is happy.
Can I detect any sort of energy from this creature?
Oh, I should also
where
mention that it was being held up by disembodied hands. And
Wait,
it's a
what?
golden mask.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
news.
And it was in like a blank void, and I was unconscious in a pool of water. And it was cold. And then,
Kilvin, what were you saying?
Can I like feel any sort of divine energy coming off this?
Make a religion check. You get a hint of something.
Can I tell if it's good or evil?
It's hard to tell, but
Yeah.
there's definitely some sort of presence. For just a flash, then it was gone.
Okay. Well, hopefully it works out for you.
Yeah, good luck, Ren.
I mean, even if it doesn't work out for me, as long as it doesn't work out for Strahd, I'm happy.
Can you remind me what Van Richten said when Raidriar was possessed?
Probably not a good idea to go around taking deals from random things that contact you.
I'm pretty certain that's what he said.
Okay. I pat Ren and I say, good luck, buddy.
Thanks. Just thought you all should know. I'll update you if anything happens. Let me know if my hair turns white.
Will do.
Okay. And that's where we will end this session.